So the mixer settings, I guess, don't carry over with the fucking transition. That sucks ass. Thanks for pointing that out. I'm gonna tell you something, Chad. Tell you something right now.
What's up?
If you're having connection problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems, and my ISP ain't one.
Hold on. You kind of cut out there for a second. What's up?
What I said was, if you're having connection problems, I feel bad for you, son. I got 99 problems. My ISP ain't one.
Oh.
Especially considering I work for my ISP now. Like, I can just, like, straight up, like, walk up to the customer service guy, like, hey, dog, my shit don't work.
That's awesome.
And he'll be inclined to get my shit fixed because he's got to deal with me all day. At least while I'm in the office. And I'm pretty good at being annoying when I want to be. So yeah, a lot of shit has happened, at least in my life, in the last couple of weeks. Started a new job. Fucking, I don't know. Changed my streaming setup a little bit, which, yeah, there's a couple of things I might still want to do to it. I got a new monitor. I no longer have 6 million fucking monitors here. Now I have 3.
I need to get better monitors. I should. These are bottom of the barrel. I mean, they were good though. They're just, I could have better.
Well, my monitors were kind of bottom of the barrel too, because I bought my monitors like 7 years ago and just never changed them. Maybe.
Like I paid maybe $150 for both of these monitors.
So I went into like Best Buy. Well, actually, hold up. To recap, to back up just a little bit, I was eating dinner with a friend, and he was talking to me about like graphics card upgrades. And he's like, well, why don't you upgrade to one of the 40 series graphics cards? I was like, because there's nothing wrong with my 30 series. It's like, I'm not even utilizing all of my 3070's capabilities because I don't have a monitor that's good enough to do it.
Right.
So we went to Best Buy. Now, we weren't fucking like going in there to buy anything specifically. You just go in there to poke around. And saw this damn Dell like 32-inch curved fucking 1440p thing with a 180 hertz refresh rate for like, I don't know, $230.
Damn.
So I was like, yeah, I'll take me one of these. But in order to get it to fit on my monitor mount, I had to take the top row of monitors off and then put the one, and then I had to mount the two on the side. I had to mount sideways.
Oh wow.
Which actually, like, it sounds inconvenient, but actually it isn't that bad. Because with, like, I've always had one sideways mounted monitor because it makes it easier for me to read longer fucking, like, things.
Yeah.
And it makes it really easy to see the comment section of things because I could just, like, I have a long thing that I can just, you know, read it.
So you can see past comments. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. So, like, I don't have to scroll anywhere near as much. So I think that's pretty sweet.
Hell yeah. I had a funny little story about scrolling and shit. You'll get a good laugh out of this. My girlfriend, she's mostly like cell phone. She'll use a laptop a little bit, but that's about it. I got a two monitor system over here. Nothing too fancy. Well, Cox Cable was coming the other day to fix the system on Wednesday. And I was like, did they come? And she's like, well, I didn't hear them, but they didn't come inside. They would have only had to work outside. I was like, look, this is what you do. Go on my computer. Here's the fucking passcode. Click on this, type this in, and do this and this and this. And she's like, how do I move the mouse from one screen to the other? I'm like, thinking to myself, like, all the shit I just told you to do, that's the simplest thing. You just fucking scroll it, it'll keep going. You run out of mouse space, pick it up, go back to the first, start all over again.
That would have made me roll my fucking eyes. Been like, can you fucking do anything?
But yeah, she had never messed with more than one monitor. It had her all fucked up.
Man, my eyes would have rolled straight to the back of my fucking head.
Yeah, I like the more than one monitor. I'd love to have about 4 of them, but I don't think I could go back to just one like I used to be.
You gotta have like 3. But I don't like. If you're gonna have more than 2, you really need to have a way to mount them correctly.
Yeah.
Which is not expensive. You can get monitor mounts on Amazon for like $80 or whatever. I mean, I can send you a couple of links to some good ones. But
I was looking at some at Office Depot, just kind of browsing around to see them in person, you know?
yeah. And you also got to make sure your monitors are VESA mountable.
Yeah.
Which, that's not hard to do. You just look, oh, do I have 4 screws on the back?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Little square with 4? Okay, cool.
But some people like don't even know what VESA mountable means. At my last job, I had to explain that. I had to explain that to like a pretty higher up person too.
Wow.
He's like, well, what's VESA mount? I was like, well, you see, this fucking thing is mounted on the wall, right? And y'all didn't send me a monitor that has the capability of being mounted to the wall. So how am I supposed to mount it to the fucking wall?
I start drilling holes, it's fine, but if I hit shit that fucks it up, it's not my fault.
So yeah, let's see. I fucking put in a. So I got a Benchmade knife. Normally it's for people who don't really know much about knives. Normally, like a Benchmade is like a $300 pocket knife. Like they're overpriced as fuck. In all honesty, there's no reason a sane person should be spending that much on a knife. Especially a pocket knife. Like, I could see some high-end Japanese steel fucking, you know, cutlery fucking chef knife or some shit.
Dude, those sets get ridiculously priced.
Like I could see spending a bunch of money on a high quality butcher knife. But a high quality pocket knife, I don't know about that, right? But I didn't spend $300 on it. I bought it from my brother for $75 and he spent nothing on it. But the caveat was that it was fucked up. I had to like send it into Benchmade so that they could fix it. But apparently, like, they have a warranty and they'll fix your shit without giving you any drama. Now, I am the guy to put those things to the test. So I absolutely had to test the Benchmade warranty, and I sent the fucking thing in. And they sent it back, and well, cosmetically, it's rough around the edges. It's all scratched up and shit. You probably can't even see it with the camera, but it's all scratched up and shit. Which is fine because I actually use my knives, and some people who buy Benchmades don't use their knives. Like, they just get them just to have them, I guess.
Just for the fun conversation piece or something? What fucking use?
Like, I guess they're like, oh yeah, you know, I gotta have a $300 knife that I never cut anything with.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe some Benchmade people are gonna see me using it and they're gonna look at me like I'm crazy.
The fucking knife. It's supposed to be used.
But it looks it looks kind of beat up, but they like cleaned out and like lubricated and oiled and like redid a bunch of stuff in the internal components.
Oh, nice.
So when you flick it open, it feels like a brand new knife, and they sharpen the shit out of it.
Nice.
I have a patch of hair on my arm that I shaved off testing the sharpness of it, and it's pretty fucking sharp. So I just have like a bald patch on my wrist. So yeah, I've went through a pretty interesting transition of working in an office environment, and that's been, well, it's I don't know, it's been a thing, I guess. I don't hate it, but it's an adjustment. I've not sat in one place without going anywhere for that extended of a period of time outside of doing a live stream or gaming in like a really long time.
Right.
And I don't know, the company I work for is kind of in a weird place with what I'm supposed to be doing. Which, like, I'm like an IT consultant, but I also, actually do IT work. So I like fix computers, but I'm also supposed to come up with solutions for people for their technical problems and like identify what they need and try to get them to buy what they need from us. And like, I don't know, they also have like this sales guy who is supposed to be doing the same thing, but isn't supposed to be doing the same thing. It's weird. So, like, from my understanding of things, he's supposed to be the guy who's like, oh, hey, nice to meet you. We do this stuff. And they're like, oh, yeah, okay, I'm kind of interested in that service. And he's like, okay, well, why don't you go ahead and, call my people here? And he's supposed to give them our number. But I guess instead he just like starts coming up with technical solutions of his own.
Okay.
And it drives my boss fucking crazy. Let's see,
We're getting to the shit part of the year at my job.
Yeah?
When everybody sends in their shit to get fucking repaired.
Yeah, it's because the water's fucking cold and...
Yeah, so we get all the compressors that's been sitting with fucking river mud and shit on it for like 5 years. Hey, can you fix this? Yeah, hey, where's the muffler? Oh, I don't know. Oh, fuck, okay.
Feels like I'm the only guy in the world with a fucking dry suit.
Well, we got a lot of them at work.
Like, dry suits are what you need for diving in the cold.
Yeah, that and the hot water suits that we sell too. We have the ones that have the lines that run through it and pump the hot water in them.
What's heating the water?
Fucking seats. Suits, huh?
What is heating the water?
Water heater. Literally a water heater.
Well,
a diesel burning fucking boiler pot that they throw a fucking pump, a filtered line off a pump right overboard.
Oh, okay.
That motherfucker up
so
and
they're
pumps it right down into the suit.
So they're like attached to the boat. Fuck that.
Yeah, they're diving off umbilicals. Yeah.
Yeah, they're like attached to the boat. Yeah, fuck all that. If you don't want to be attached to a boat, a dry suit is like a thick motherfucking dry suit is what you need for diving in the water. If it's cold. If it's not cold, you want a wetsuit.
Yeah, I was about to say, you don't want a dry suit if it's not cold. You'll burn up.
But yeah, I don't know. I don't understand the mentality of some scuba divers who will spend like ridiculous amounts of money on like their fucking their weight vests or their tank or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they fail to spend the money on the most important parts of the dive, which are your wetsuit and your fucking goggles. Your wetsuit and your mask.
Yeah, we got. Yeah, those can get expensive depending on what you're getting. Those masks.
Well, the one I got was like $350.
We sell Kirby Morgan.
Well, let me tell you something about fucking masks, man. When it comes to diving, if you can't see, you ain't shit.
Well, yeah, you're right. 1,000,000%.
And you want and you don't want the acrylic either. You want like actual glass.
Yeah.
And the one I have is like interchangeable lenses.
Mm-hmm.
I got like some red lenses for when you're diving really deep, because when you get deep enough, the water cuts out red. So it makes it so that you can see red things as they're supposed to be.
Mm-hmm.
I got yellow, which is what I use most of the time. Kind of helps you concentrate more. And you kind of see movement a little better. I don't know the science behind how it works, but
I don't either.
I got clear ones that I'll use sometimes, mostly in low light type shit.
Dude, where the money's really at though and all that shit is the fucking helmets, dude.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers like
You don't
10, 20 grand.
You don't need helmets unless you're submersion diving.
Yeah.
Which that's
Dude, we sell the fuck out of them though.
like that's fucking, like you don't need that shit unless you're like welding oil pipes like 600 feet under.
That's usually what we're dealing with. The offshore divers and the SAT systems.
Yeah, that's not a world I've ever existed in.
No, neither.
I'll mean,
build it, but I ain't fucking using it.
No, you know what? 100%. 100%. If I got a chance to go on a saturation dive, I would. Straight up, I'd do it. I got no problem. I got no fear of the depths. I really don't. And I guess that's one reason why on my first playthrough of Subnautica, like, a lot of the things that scare a lot of people, like, didn't really scare me.
So I think the one thing I would be that would get to me would probably be
What?
the decompression time.
Nah, fuck all that. I'd sit in there and read a book. I've always thought being a saturation diver would be a cool job.
But I couldn't get I've tried the chamber. I couldn't get my ears to fucking clear. Felt like I had a vice grip on my fucking head when they started pumping in the pressure. I couldn't. I tried the bubble gum. I tried every fucking way for them. They told me to do it. My ears would not. They wouldn't pop. They wouldn't clear. It was like a fucking vice grip was on my head.
Have you tried sucking it up? I was just saying, at some level, sometimes you just gotta kind of deal with that shit.
We tried it out just for shits and giggles. Been building them for so long, it was like, fuck it. I want to try this motherfucker out. So put so many of them, they did all the plumbing on so many of them. Yeah, did it once, and after that, I was like, yeah, fuck this. Y'all can have it.
Although I've never personally been in one.
If your ears don't pop the way they're supposed to, it's fucking excruciating.
Yeah, the probably the most important thing for any diver, and the thing that, like, I don't know how it is on the commercial thing, but with recreational, the thing that divers seem like the thing you use the most and think about the least are your fucking suit and your fucking mask. And those are like the most important things. Because your suit is going to keep you fucking warm when it's cold. And potentially protect you from like sharp objects and shit. And your fucking mask is going to let you see and be comfortable.
Yeah. You can see if something's trying to fuck with you.
Well, I mean, not only that, but the point of diving is to go down there and see shit.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason you do it.
You ever watch those guys that go diving in those fucking, the docks where the yachts are?
No.
You can get all kind of fucking crazy shit, jewelry and all kind of shit they wanted to find down their wallets.
I'd like to do that. The thing that fucking got me into diving was seeing people like go and dive in like rivers and stuff. You can find some really interesting stuff in like rivers and lakes.
Guns. Murder weapons.
Mr. Crowley. What's up, dude? And you know what? A lot of the places that I like to dive are places where a lot of other people wouldn't like to dive. Like I'll be going like 40 feet under in pitch fucking brackish water.
Yeah.
Which you can kind of see down there, but mostly can't. You're mostly just feeling around. But in my mind, the fact that nobody else really wants to dive in that stuff, like, that makes you more likely to find the interesting MacGuffins.
That's true. You're gonna find shit nobody else is finding. Very true.
Found a fucking, like, a Jeep Wagoneer one time.
Holy shit.
It was submerged, like, fucking 30 feet down. It's like, man, that'd be kind of cool. And you know what? It was still in pretty decent shape. It's like, you know what? That'd be kind of cool to pull this fucker out of here and, like, try to restore it.
You ever see, they got a video of they had found it was a car that they found in some lake or some, there was a river, it had to be a river. And they fucking pulled it out with a crane when they did. When they opened it up, dude, like they had like 100 fucking catfish just poured out of that motherfucker.
I think I've seen a video like that somewhere, yeah.
There he is.
There we go. What's good
Hey,
tonight?
what's up,
What's
dude?
up, bro?
Just sitting here talking about diving.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And
I'm up diving.
I was sitting here talking about going into deep, dark, brackish water that, like, in lakes that, like, people don't have the balls to go into.
Oh, nice. I used to do, well, I won't say I went diving back when I was a younger kid. We called it hogging. We'd walk through the river, black-ass, dirty-ass river, pulling out catfish.
Noodling, yeah.
I met a fake...
But
I'm sorry.
no, the only reason I stopped doing it is because I reached in a hole one day and I pulled out a fucking 20-pound snapping turtle by the tail and said, yep, I'm done. That could have been, if he would have been facing the right way, that would have been my hand.
Yeah, we spent like a half hour talking about that last time.
That shit's insane, bro.
I met a fake Navy SEAL today.
A fake Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Was he a Navy? Was he an Army Green Beret, Navy SEAL, Green Ranger?
No. But if I remember correctly, like, you went to boot camp at least, right?
Correct.
So you know what a rate is?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I met a guy who said he was a Navy veteran. I asked him what his rate was, and he looked at me like I was asking him like a fucking calculus question or something. And he's like, oh yeah, they gave me a rating, and I was like, well, what was your job? Oh, yeah, I was underwater demolition team SEAL.
No, you weren't.
I was like, fuck, you weren't even in the Navy very long, and you could probably tell me exactly what rating a fucking SEAL would hold.
Yes. Well, unless they change it, when I was in, SEALs were 9. No, wait. Rank or rating?
Rate.
Oh, rate. Oh, shit, that was 20 years ago. I don't remember, honestly.
Like a bosun's mate is a BM. What is a SEAL?
Oh, it's S. S-E? S. Hold on. God damn it. Now you put me on the spot, and I gotta think.
Well,
It's, go ahead.
I was just trying to make a point, but go ahead if you know what it is.
I'm not going to tell you right now. That was 24 years ago, brother.
Well, you were close. You were roughly in the area. It's SO.
SO.
Okay, yeah.
Spec Ops. Yeah. Spec Ops.
Special warfare operator or whatever.
Yes.
And I'm sorry, but anybody who was a SEAL fucking would be able to say that they were an SO. And I thought about pressing him a little further to see what his bud's class was, but
what? What's that?
In the end, I decided not to. What's up, Anna? I was like, how come every stolen valor fuck has to be special forces?
Because that's all they know. They don't know what CDs do. They don't know what fucking...
Talk about it. That's the only thing they've ever seen on TV.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, okay? And this is, you know what? I'm going to even put this out there publicly, right? If you're out there and you're trying to steal some valor, don't say you're a special forces person. Say you were like a supply guy or a fucking cook or...
Right.
You know, some random fucking communications thing or... I mean, okay, if somebody walks up to you, right, and they're like, "Well, I was a Navy SEAL," like, well, you might fucking doubt them, maybe.
Yeah.
If somebody walks up to you and they're like, "Oh yeah, I was a culinary specialist," you're like, "Oh, okay."
That's more believable because considering only about 5% of the people who start SEALs finish. I mean, it's what's more believable? I'm a SEAL or I'm a cook or I'm a CB. I mean, shit. Even I'm a CB. Okay, I'm construction. Okay. What's a CB? I just told you, fucking construction.
Like you gotta.
You need a bridge across that river? No problem. Give me 20 minutes.
Here's the thing to think about. Okay. Here's the thing to think about. At any given time, there are roughly 2,500 Navy SEALs on active duty.
Correct.
That is 2,500 people, right? Compared to, like, I think right now in the Navy, we have like 450,000 personnel that are active duty. That's like not counting reserves.
Right.
I don't know what the percentage of that is, but I know it's less than 1.
It's like 0.5, like pretty much 55%, or that's not right, 55%, 0.56% or some shit of that are SEALs. Out of okay, even on an aircraft carrier's got about 10, 15,000 people.
No, they don't. No, it doesn't. No. An aircraft carrier actually has about 5,000 people.
5,000. Okay. But still, I mean, that's still a floating city.
Yeah.
And they probably don't even have seals on the carrier. Like,
they've got. That's what I would have been doing. If I would have made it through SEALs, I actually would have been on Abraham Lincoln loading missiles on airplanes.
They wouldn't have SEALs loading missiles on airplanes.
Well, that's what. Well, you got to realize too. These are.
No,
I kind of found that too, but
they have a whole fucking rate for that, bro. It's AO, and they're like the most fucking arrogant people in the Navy. Like they just walk around going, if you ain't ordnance, you ain't shit. Like shut the fuck up.
That's twice my recruiter lied to me then.
Yeah, fucking and your recruiter definitely lied to you, because the fact of the matter is that he or nobody else would have had any way of knowing what you were going to be doing if you made it into the SEALs, because they wouldn't even be expecting you to make it in the first place. Right.
I mean, you're not wrong.
So
you're not wrong.
So they're like, okay, fucking, we have an opening on SEAL Team 5. Congratulations, you're on SEAL Team 5.
I don't want 5. That's my unlucky number.
Too fucking bad. Needs of the Navy.
Right,
Fuck
exactly.
out of my office, shipmate.
Exactly. Did you say something? Nope. I'll tell you what.
I don't believe I heard you correctly, seaman fuckface. What was that?
Nothing, sir. Nothing, chief. But we had a kid, was it like second or third night in boot camp, we had a kid try to escape. Big mistake. So the next night, probably about, I don't know, I never slept in boot camp. I was always reading something, little Bible or whatever was close by, but I was close to the back door in the ship there at boot camp. I heard the door barely crack open. I see 3 guys walking in the back door. I look over to the front door. I see 3 guys walking in the front door. Nothing but hand signals, and they were gone in less than 30 seconds. They grabbed the kid by the back of the neck that tried to escape, and they were gone. Not a sound.
Oh man, that fucking.
I was like, that's what I'm gonna be doing. Okay.
You talking about those fucking books fucking just made me fucking think of something, man. Made me think of an old fucking boot camp story. Fucking I was standing in the fucking chow line just like waiting for chow. My fucking RDC, which is, for people who don't know, like the Navy's version of a drill instructor, he comes up to me and he's like, Facebook now. And I looked at him and I'm like, I'm just confused. He's like, Facebook. And I'm like, I can't get on Facebook, petty officer. He's like, no, Facebook. Put your fucking face in the fucking book. I was like, fuck. That was like my first fucking week in there. I was like, fuck this guy. I was so fucking confused when he came up and told me to get on fucking Facebook.
Well, that was like, you know the first night they keep you up all night purposely, do check-in and shit. You're sleeping in the hallway till you go to the next room, sleep for 20 minutes. But I went in this big room and there's fucking like 40, 50 people screaming. And it has a sign. I was reading the sign. It had a sign that said last name, last 4 social security number. I just walked in the room, I looked at the sign, and I got a fucking senior chief. Are you fucking retarded? I was like, I just walked into the fucking room and said, shut the fuck up. I was like, okay, shut up. What are you doing here? It's like, reading the fucking sign. Shut up. I was like, God damn it. You just...
You want to know something funny?
Do you want me to talk or do you want me to shut the fuck up? Make up my mind.
What time were you in Great Lakes? Like what year?
01.
Okay. You want?
End of August of 02.
You want to know something fucking? You want to know something fucking hilarious? I'm about to conjure up some real memories in your fucking head right now, bro. You're about to have flashbacks.
Oh shit. Okay, hold on. Let me grab the beer. Hold on.
Yeah, you might need one.
Okay, we're good.
So, a fucking Chinese lady with fucking this fucking hairstyle where like the front is longer than the back. Fucking slick fucking black hair in the barbershop. You remember that lady?
I had all guys in mind. No, yes.
She-
I know exactly. Yes, I do.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah, she's still there.
Holy shit.
Like you know how she cut your hair like fucking 20 years ago? When I
She was like 100. She was like 100 then.
when I joined the Navy 10 years ago, she cut my fucking hair.
Damn.
And she's still fucking there.
Damn. I'll tell you what, that's the fastest haircut I've ever had, the 5-stroke special. 30 seconds. Less than 30 seconds.
Like, I think that fact is lost on a lot of people, but roughly 50,000 people a year pass through Great Lakes. And she's been cutting hair since at least 2000.
You talking about hair? I got a question for you, Todd.
So, well, hold on a second, because I gotta, hold that thought, because I gotta calculate something. So 50,000 times 23, she has cut at a minimum 1.1 million people's hair.
I was going to say at least over a million. At least over a million.
Like, I seriously think that somebody needs to like contact the fucking Guinness Book of World Records.
Right. Right.
Like I'm
You
pretty
think she gets...
and I'm pretty sure that lady was there even a long time before you were there. Like
I'm sure.
I was reading somewhere that she was there for like 30 fucking years.
I was going to say she looked like she was about half dead when I was there.
Like, she's been cutting hair there as long as I've been alive.
I'll bet she gets paid by the head. Zip, next.
You imagine that shit though? Like that has to be a world record for the amount of individual unique people that have had their hair cut by her.
Right.
What was your question, Chad, about hair?
Just curious. When I first came across you and your streaming page and all, you had a lot longer hair, about shoulder length hair. Did you let it grow out?
I did.
Once you got out the Navy, because you had to have it so short.
I did.
Okay.
But I also had my hair long before I joined the Navy.
Ah, okay.
But see, here's what they don't tell you. You can't go to boot camp with the goatee, facial hair of any kind. My recruiters neglected to tell me that. So I get in and he's like, you need to go shave. I was like, okay. So I went and let him shave my side, let my beard and goatee. It's like all of it.
Oh, they had me dry shave with a dull fucking
And then he
razor.
was like, I don't even know why you come in here with facial hair. I was like, honestly, if they would have said something, I would have fucking waxed.
Oh, they do that to everybody. The fuck are you doing in my Navy?
Yeah, don't shave, dry. Oh fuck. Okay.
And then when they put and I ended up suffering this unfortunate fate. But when they fuck up somebody's fucking paperwork and that person has to stay back in Great Lakes because they didn't get the paperwork right. Fucking
Oh yeah.
Those are also people who are yelling at you when you get off the bus.
Right. You got 30 seconds to get off this bus. Okay, there's 100 of us on it. Shut up. Well,
Get off this fucking bus, you piece of shit!
Right. Right.
Hurry up! Hurry up!
But I'll tell you what, though, the night after we got off the bus and got all organized and shit, there were two guys that just graduated. They were sitting outside talking shit. It's like, these guys can't even march, da-da-da. And my fucking petty officer said, halt, stop, whatever. Actually, it was halt. And he got right in them two faces. You two little motherfuckers want to start your 9 weeks over? And they were still sitting on the curb. They didn't even fucking get up for attention on deck or nothing.
They were fucking naive because he couldn't like that petty officer couldn't make them start their 9 weeks over if he wanted to.
I know, but it was like you could have at least showed enough respect to fucking stand up. They were still sitting on the curb like, eating the fucking ice cream cones. I was like, good lord, man.
No, they had like a fucking whole ass watch bill of people who were supposed to go yell at fucking P-Days people to get them through. Because on your first week in boot camp, you're getting yelled at fucking 24/7, but your petty officers aren't there 24/7. They're just fucking rotating people in and out.
Oh yeah. Well, yeah, that's like that first night. It's 2 o'clock in the morning. Get some sleep. 5 o'clock in the morning. Fucking senior chief come in banging on fucking trash cans and shit. Wake up! It's like, dude,
that first night is fucking dreadful.
Oh, it fucking sucks. You're gonna sleep about an hour and a half.
It's about 4 in the morning when you stop, and it's about like 5:30 in the morning when they come back, and you're at it again.
Yep.
In my instance, the fucking senior chief fucking came in and kicked the fucking trash can across the compartment, and just went through and started ripping blankets off of people.
Damn.
Yeah, it was. And shot day fucking sucked. Take a step, 2 needles in each arm like a fucking dartboard. They're not even gentle about it. They're just like, next.
Yeah, well, they have people who they have people who are learning how to give people shots do that.
Yeah, but I'm not a fucking dartboard. Holy shit.
No, I'll tell you, nothing matches the awkwardness of everybody huddling around a table and pulling down their fucking pants so that these people can come put penicillin shots in their butt cheeks.
The peanut butter shot? Oh, fuck yeah. And it was funny because they told everyone, every single one of us, all 86 of us, if you're on the top bunk, don't jump out in the morning, you're going to land on your ass. I wasn't on top rack, I was on bottom rack. But every single one of them some bitches on the top rack jumped out and landed on their ass, and all I could do was laugh. The fucker told you not to do it.
I damn near fell down the fucking stairs one time with that fucking shot.
But I had to have like 3 more shots than everyone else because I've never had chicken pox, so I had to have a chicken pox shot. I had to have a pneumonia shot, and I had to have had another shot.
Oh! In mine, they just gave us all the shots. Oh, you got chicken pox? Too bad, you're getting it again.
Right. But the problem is about 3 in the morning when all those shots mix together like a fucking bad cocktail on a drunken night. Oh, not a good combination.
No,
you're freezing, you're sweating, you're freezing, you're sweating.
No, I'm gonna tell you something. During the second peanut butter shot, like halfway through boot camp, because they make you get it again.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Dude, I went in there like sick as fuck, and like 15 minutes later, I felt better. Because it's really just like fucking generic penicillin, but that shit like a lot of your fucking sicknesses that you could have, that shit just gets rid of. Like penicillin is like some, I don't know. I mean, 100 years ago, they considered it to be magical shit when they first discovered it.
I mean, and it's straight to the bloodstream too. So like, here you go.
Like as you get
a shot in the ass and feel like your ass cheeks 5 times bigger than it should be.
Like they call it the peanut butter shot because it legitimately has the substance of peanut butter. And they're sticking they're sticking it in you with the same big ass needle they used to inject horses with.
I mean, it's not a fucking. It's a fucking 4-foot needle.
It's like the size of a goddamn screwdriver.
It is. It's like the size of the needles they use to inject meat. You're gonna put on your smoker. And I'm not shit.
No, it legit like is one of those needles. Man, when they stuck me with that motherfucker, I bled a lot too. So we got one news article that we're gonna be going over. Because Bryce only put one in and nobody else has been dropping any. So, well, this is what we got, so this is what we're doing. This is a local beat. Narcan vending machines are coming to Kansas.
I'm not going to say anything about Narcan.
A new kind of vending machine is coming to Kansas by the end of the year. It will be stocked with, not with food or drinks, but with opioid reversal medication.
Right,
Narcan, as well as fentanyl test strips.
I mean, I'm going to sound like a total dick here. But
What else new?
Wait, you're not a dick?
I mean, no, I am.
Yeah.
I am. But my thing with Narcan, but okay. Dude overdoses. Here come the paramedics, give them a free shot of something, bring them back to life so they can come back and do it again in 12 hours.
Okay. I don't see the problem.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe after about the third or fourth time of getting shot with Narcan, you might want to stop ODing or just stop doing drugs altogether.
I mean, maybe. But here's the fucking thing, man, okay? People are gonna do drugs anyways. So
Yes.
either you're gonna learn or you're gonna die.
I mean, yeah.
I don't really see the problem. But the thing is it's not like it was 20 years ago, right? They're lacing fucking everything with fentanyl. Like you can't even buy weed off the streets anymore without having to worry about it.
Oh, I know.
So-
Unfortunately, yeah.
So like you could be being what 20 years ago would have been perfectly fucking smart, right? And just buying some weed and fucking vibing, whatever. And then they lace that shit with fentanyl and fucking opioids to make it more addictive, and they don't know what the fuck they're doing, so now you're overdosing. Like, you think a person in that situation, you think a person in that fucking situation shouldn't have access to Narcan?
Okay, I guess I should have said that differently. The meth heads, the whatever that is, the drug of choice for today, that whatever the
stronger version of heroin.
yeah, I mean like the heroin people, the meth people, which you do what you do. I'm not judging on that, but if a paramedic has to show up to your house every 12, 14, 16 hours to give you a shot of Narcan, then you got to do something different.
A paramedic,
Not the paramedics, the people. Stop fucking yourself up like that.
yeah, well, a paramedic wouldn't have to show up if these people weren't lacing the fucking meth with fentanyl.
Well, yeah, I know.
Like,
I know.
like these people.
More trouble worried about them getting hit by a fucking car chasing monkeys across the street. Yeah.
You know, like, if you take the fentanyl out of the equation, like, these people just have a really bad high and they end up losing their fucking teeth. Okay, so?
I mean, yeah, that's one thing, but I don't know. Maybe that's just... I've seen a lot of shit that I probably shouldn't seen in my lifetime so far, I guess.
I've seen a lot of shit, too, but, I mean, I don't know.
Well, that was like... I'm not going to...
Full disclosure.
The other day. I watched a guy at work the other day. He was all strung out on heroin. And it literally took him 15 minutes to walk 10 foot across the street.
Full disclosure, I'm pretty liberal when it comes to drugs.
No, that's cool. I mean...
And part of my stance with that is that the conservative Republican approach to it has not worked.
Oh, nothing's worked. I mean,
Well, the Republican approach to drugs was the war on drugs.
which made it worse.
Yeah, that has not worked at all. Now, I don't necessarily think that, well, I mean, I think if we're going to be going after anybody, we need to go after the dealers. Fucking arresting street level people who are just using it is not doing any good.
No. I used to have a shirt. I actually,
the way you need to attack. I agree.
I used to have a shirt that said "Shoot your local heroin dealer" because one of my best friends OD'd on heroin, and I kind of got in trouble for wearing that shirt at the wrong spot at the wrong time. I won't say I got in trouble, more like I caught hell.
Did you have to shoot your local heroin dealer?
Yeah, shoot your local heroin dealer.
Which one was that? Was that oh fuck, which GTA was that? San Andreas?
What?
Where that was actually part of the game to kill the fucking heroin dealers?
Fucking, that was crack, and that was San Andreas.
Oh, okay.
You roll around and shoot drug dealers
I mean,
and get like $2,000 every time you do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's, well, I'm not gonna lie. I drink my beer, I smoke my pot, but that's about all I do. But then again, pot's legal in my state too, so. Not that matters, because, 20 years ago, it wasn't. Just the past couple years, it has been.
Well, I've personally never cared about whether something is legal or not.
Well, no.
No. If I wake up one morning and decide I'm going to do it, I decided I'm going to do it. I don't care if it's legal or not.
Right.
So I mean, I think we should go after dealers. I think going after fucking low level people doesn't really do anything.
Well, no, I mean, look at all the people in prison that have done nothing but smoke a joint. They got, oh, you're going to prison for life for smoking a fucking joint? I mean, come on, man.
No, he's right. You need to get the motherfuckers that are getting this shit imported into them. Not the ones that are selling a little $5 or $10 little fucking hit.
No.
Get the motherfuckers that are selling the big dogs.
I mean,
the ones that are selling those little $5, $10 hits in bulk.
I'm all right with people. I'm all right with them going after people selling.
Yeah.
Whether it's a $5 or $10 hit or whether it's by the pound, like if you're going after somebody selling, like they're getting the stuff that they're selling from somewhere.
Right.
So if you can make that person crack and get somebody higher up on the fucking distribution chain,
Right.
like you're not going to make the drugs go away completely, but
Oh, no, that ain't gonna happen.
But you'll reduce the flow of it by, if you make distribution harder. Honestly, I kind of, as bad as this might sound, and maybe this could make the entire country look like Oregon, which I guess, I don't know, could be kind of bad. But I think it would be interesting, at least for a state, at the state level, or maybe several states, to legalize fucking everything.
You know what? I'm about to look something up. Right?
And
I was gonna say, was it Oregon that just, or Colorado that like legalized the mushrooms for the psychedelic shit?
oh, I don't know.
Oregon
But,
legalized almost everything.
well, no, Oregon didn't legalize everything. Oregon decriminalized everything. There's a difference. When you decriminalize something, you're not making it legal. You're just saying, hey, this is illegal,
Don't
but
do it.
we're just not going to do anything about it.
Don't do it, but we're gonna turn our head. That's what.
Oregon sees largest increase in fentanyl deaths since last year.
Well, it would be interesting if, like, if like they decriminalized it, they didn't legalize it. If they did legalize it, I think it would look something like Colorado, where you'd have regulated fucking places, right? That are like accountable to some governing body that like makes sure they're doing it the right way. Like making cocaine or fucking heroin or meth or whatever, but not laced with fucking fentanyl. And letting fucking capitalism fucking... I honestly... I'd like to see if capitalism could win the war on drugs. Because if somebody had a higher quality fucking source of meth or whatever they want to get from like a place that's accountable to somebody to make sure that like they can be trusted by the public to like not lace it with weird shit.
Right.
Like, it would be interesting to see if any of these fucking dealers would still be able to make a living, or if they'd just get eaten the fuck up by big pharma once all these drugs are legalized.
Well, I can tell you here in my state, I won't say my state, my area, since they legalized pot here, let's see, in a 10-mile radius, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 dispensaries in a 10-mile radius.
And how many people how many people are on the corners trying to sling that shit to your kids?
Well, but you also got to realize I'm a big college town area too.
Well, I'm just saying how many do you have how many people do you have trying to sling pot to fucking kids at the bus stop or whatever?
Right. I mean, probably not now as back it was when I was in school, but still, I mean, I'm still on the bigger bus stops.
I mean, I'm not saying it never happens, right? But
I always do.
But the fact of the matter is that if they are slinging shit, they're slinging shit they got from the dispensary, which has to be checked up on by the government or whoever, the health department or what the fuck ever it is in your state in some way. Like, they have regulations that they have to adhere to. And
you can only see here. You can only get so much a month. You can. It's like.
Oh, well, that's.
I'm
not talking about how much you can buy. That's not the type of regulation I'm talking about.
Well,
I'm talking about the type of regulation where they have to like monitor the fucking chemical content of the weed.
Yeah, he's talking about like if you're buying even like edibles or vapes or even just weed itself, that you're not putting pesticides on it, or you're not adding this, you're not adding that to the fucking chemical.
At least in Colorado, they have a whole fucking part of the government that like keeps these companies from like lacing your fucking weed.
Yeah, they've got all of the all the farms in the areas around here have. They've got scientists in there, and they've got armed guards around the farms 24/7. So like, unless it's a scientist doing it on the inside, ain't no one going to get in to do.
They also have people at a government level that inspect them and make sure they're not fucking doing that.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
So.
Because let's see, in my area, there's how many farms are there?
Well. It doesn't matter how many farms are in your area. The fact of the matter is, just like food and agriculture and anything else, they have somebody that comes in and inspects and looks at that shit and follows up on it.
Yes.
To make sure that people are doing it right. Now, imagine, if you will, and I fucking hate meth and I fucking hate heroin, but imagine, if you will, if it was regulated like that, right? And say, I don't know, Big Pharma or some, I don't know, giant fucking corporate conglomerate was fucking, just making this shit at a fucking scientific, like, production level. Like, just imagine what that might look like.
Right. I mean,
Oh, you mean like the CIA?
I wasn't gonna go there. I wasn't, because when he said the war on drugs earlier, I wasn't gonna go there, but you went there.
I'm just saying that it didn't fucking work.
Yeah.
And maybe maybe it was never meant to work.
Well, see, we got a dispensary. It's probably about. It just opened up. It's probably about, I don't know, half hour from me. 45. Not 45. Yeah, about a half hour, I guess. But it's the only one that, like, you can go in and sample it, and you can smoke it there. But they don't let you leave for half an hour. It's like, motherfucker, it's pot. It's not like I'm doing rails off of some hooker's ass or anything.
Yeah, well,
they
they don't want you fucking driving.
No, but I'm just saying, pot's the safest thing to be driving on. You're more alert, more awake.
You shouldn't fucking be driving on anything, bro.
Well, no. I mean, I know. I know. I'm not saying I have or haven't, but.
I mean, I'm not saying you have or haven't either.
I'm not going to confirm nor deny.
I'm just saying that if they don't want to accept the liability of letting you walk out the door, I fucking get it.
No, I do too. But see, if you hear, like, okay, if I smoked before I left my house to, like, go do something, go to a party, go eat dinner, get hungry before I go eat dinner, whatever. If I got pulled over right outside, it's like, you smell like pot. Okay. Because I probably just smoked before I left my house. Okay, cool, go on. But if I got pulled over,
if you said you smoked before you left your house, you'd be getting a fucking DUI.
Probably.
No, because. And I'll tell you why. That's what I was gonna say. If I got pulled over and still had a hitter in my hand, or a joint in my hand, or any paraphernalia, then they'd hit me with the DUI.
They'd hit you with a DUI regardless. You admitted that you smoked right before you fucking drove. And if they pulled you over under that suspicion anyways, you'd get a fucking DUI. Like, that'd be that.
I just told him he gotta get his own.
Like,
and then I'm going to jail.
And I'm gonna tell you right now, never fucking admit anything to the police, fucking ever. No,
I would. I was just a scenario. If I said, I just smoked, well, yeah, but the thing is,
because I'm telling you, if I was the officer that pulled you over and you were like, yeah, I just left my house, I just got done smoking a joint. All right, sir, step out of the vehicle.
Yeah.
Okay, but see, here's the thing. If you ask me to say my ABCs backwards, I'm just going to put myself in the fucking backseat.
I wouldn't.
I can't do that.
Well, some sober people can't do that. My fucking trick would be like, say your ABCs starting with the letter F.
And watch how long it takes them to think about it.
Yeah.
GHIJKLMNPQRST.
Yeah, clearly not fucking drunk. But a drunk person would have a hard time with that.
Well, no, yeah, because they're gonna do. Hold on.
And you know what? Somebody who's high might have a problem with that too.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong. But what I was gonna say, if I'm doing something like that, I'm not gonna get super fucking stoned and go anywhere. Only if I'm home, I'm home.
But you have hours too. You do it every day. Not trying to make you talk
No, you're not wrong.
There's a big difference of a tolerance also.
Well, that's what fucking smart people do. They stay their fucking ass at home.
I do. Once I'm home from work, if I need beer on the way home, I'll get beer. If I need something, well, I haven't had a cigarette in almost 2 years, so I don't worry about that anymore. But if I need something like candy, snacks, I'll get it on the way home. Because once I'm home,
that's me.
Like,
unless I'm not driving anywhere.
And like on Thursdays, we'll go out to dinner with my brother and sister-in-law. That's cool. I'm not going to do anything.
Yeah.
Before, But you bet your ass once I get home, I'm not leaving the fucking house.
I got scared straight. I was in my 20s, and I used to shoot on an amateur pool league, 8-ball, 9-ball, that kind of shit, at the bars. And I was leaving a bar, and one of the streets right here leading to my house, it goes from 25 to 35. It also goes from 35 to 25, depending on which direction you're going.
Right.
And I forgot what part I was on. I was doing exactly 35. The fucking cop pulled behind me and was like, oh, fuck. I had been drinking the whole time at the bar.
Oh, shit.
I was honest with him.
Right.
And I was very, like, professional. Everything he had, yes, sir, no, sir, yes, sir, no, sir. And he said, all right, man. He took my information. He went to his car. He comes back. He says, I'm going to give you a field sobriety test. Yes, sir. And I did it. I think I probably, if we were grading this on like a school grade effort, I probably got about a C minus.
Still passed. Still passed.
Dude, luckily I had my window down when I got back in my car. He said, get back in your vehicle, do not start it, close your door. Okay, yes sir. I did that. I heard him talking to the other cop. He told the other cop, he's like, dude, this motherfucker is scared shitless. He's got about a 4-minute ride up the fucking road. I think he's cool. I think he can make it home. He's smart enough to make it home, and we'll go ride by later and make sure the motherfucker went home. If not, he's fucked.
Right.
I'm thinking to myself, oh, please do that, please do that, please do that.
Right.
Sorry, told me, he's like, I'm gonna pass in front of your fucking house in 5 minutes. I'm like, yes, sir.
I'll be there in 3.
I went home, parked my fucking car, laid in my bed. My heart was beating out of my chest, dude. I'm watching the window because I got curious, morbid curiosity. Sure enough,
Right.
the fucking cop car come riding down the street. And I'm like, wow.
Boy, I'm gonna
Ever since then, dude, I was like, fuck this, man. If I'm drinking, that's it.
I'm
One
gonna
beer,
I'm gonna tell you
Yep.
right now. I'm gonna tell you right now. If you're popped with fucking DUI, most departments these days, and even some states these days, have a policy that the officer must arrest you.
Yeah.
Like in the state of Kansas. Fucking don't ask me how I know this, but because I've not gotten a DUI, but I do know this. In the
Right.
state of Kansas, if you fucking get stopped for DUI, like that officer has to arrest you. He has no fucking choice.
Wow.
I got stopped one night. I just bought this truck. It was a 94 Chevy, had a 3-inch body lift, true dual exhaust, windows were blacked out tinted.
Probable cause on
Yeah.
wheels.
Eh,
Okay.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. So I was going to my buddy's house one night. I had a couple beers. By a couple beers, I mean maybe 3
15 or-
beers and 5. No, because I was driving. I knew I was going to be driving, so I was like, and like
I-
3 hours, I'd had like 5 or 5 hours. I'd had 3 beers.
I'm gonna tell you something, okay? I'm gonna tell you a little thing that you might find funny, okay? Whenever as a cop you're pulling somebody over, hey, have you had anything to drink? Yeah, I've had 2 beers. That is always the fucking answer. I've had
Oh,
two
no. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I've had 2 beers. All right, step out of the vehicle. Because anytime, and they always say I have had 2 beers, and it is never fucking 2 beers. You go to fucking breathalyze them, and they're like 3 times over the legal limit. And you're just like, oh
I mean-
fuck.
The first one and the last one don't count as 2 beers.
Thank God that dude.
But-
didn't give me
but-
that
but-
license.
But no, I didn't. I really wasn't drunk. I'd really had 3 beers in like 5 hours because I knew I was going to my buddy's house that night. And it was later. By the time I got there, it was a small town, so it was like 9:30, so it was dark.
When you say small town,
So I'm talking about 2,500 people.
okay. I just wanted to make sure that we're
Oh,
on the same page.
Yeah, where I'm from, a small town's about 2,500 people.
It's about
But I was-
about the
I
size of
was-
the town I live in.
I was literally 1, 2, 3, 5 houses from his house, and this guy, I got pulled over. All right, cool, whatever. Put it in park. Turned my truck off because, you know, true dual exhaust, it's pretty loud. So I was like, you know, I'm being respectful. I'm in the area. People around. I've already got my insurance and my license in my hand. I've got it out the window. It's like, you know why I pulled you over? It's like, honestly, I don't. I said, I wasn't speeding. I wasn't, like, getting on the, making my exhaust loud or anything. He goes, well, your windows are too dark. And I'm a smartass. So I was like, okay. But see, here's my, I am a smartass. I'm not going to lie. But if a police officer ever walks up to my door and gives me attitude first, I'm coming back with attitude. That's all there is to it. No disrespect to anybody. I mean, not even a police officer. Anybody comes up to me with attitude, I'll show you what attitude's about. But he was cool, I was cool. He goes back to the car, and one car turns into 6 real quick. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
What the fuck?
Yeah, you fucking pop off with an attitude, and if it's at night, you fucking pop off with an attitude. Yeah. Like a lot of departments nowadays have a policy that, like, when you stop somebody, that, like, a cop that is in the area around you, like, will make his way over to, like, back you up, right?
Oh yeah.
So it's generally, it's not unusual for one fucking car to turn into 2 cars. If you're a real if you're a real fucking dick and it's like 11 at night and fucking nobody's got anything better to do, oh, you better goddamn believe it'll turn into 6 cars real fast.
Oh yeah. But no, I was like, I used to be an EMT, so I'm not going to be disrespectful to anybody in Navy. So I'm not going to be disrespectful to anybody in uniform at all. First of all, but if you're going to walk up and give me attitude, okay, sorry about your luck. And I didn't, and they like, well, the thing was they tried to give me an illegal transportation of the truck I had just bought because there was a beer can that was halfway rusted out in the bed of the truck. It's like, it's an open container. I said, the fucker's halfway rusted out.
No,
are you questioning? And then it was like, are you questioning me like being a dick? I was like, no, sir. I'm just saying. I mean, you can clearly see it's a half of a beer can.
that wouldn't fucking pass muster here. Fucking and the reason I say that is because the open container has to actually be inside of a part of the vehicle that you have access to in order for you to get charged with it.
Right. But then I was like, he's like, well, where are you going? I was like, I'm going to that house right there. And I told him, I'm going to my buddy's house, told him my name. He's like, oh, I know him. I was like, you going home? I was like, no. I was like, not right now. I said, I'm going to go over there, hang out with him for a couple hours, you know? Oh, well, okay. We're going to, he didn't say we're going to drive back by, but I kind of had that feeling that we're going to drive by here in about an hour to see if you're still there. I was still there. Oh, they pulled me out, you know. Well, the one cop, one cop, he must have been a rookie. He was like, just imagine there's a painted line right down this road and walk a line. How the fuck am I supposed to find? You want me to walk a line you want me to walk a straight line that there's not even a line there? How the fuck am I supposed to do that?
Well, in your mind, maybe the line had a little bit of a curve in it, you know?
No, I was good.
See, that's where a smart ass like me would pull out a fucking roll. Hey, that's where a smart ass like me would pull out a fucking roll of duct tape, stretch that bitch out like 15 feet on the fucking road. Like, you got a fucking line right here.
Well, he was like, stand on one leg and start counting until I tell you to stop. All right, not a problem. So I got my leg in the air and I start counting. Along about 8, 9, 10 or something, I started sneezing. And I looked at him and said, what number was I on? I was sneezing. I lost count. And he's like, put your leg down. I was like, come on, man. I'm not. You want me to do a fucking curtsy and a ballerina flip? Because I could probably do that too. But I mean, I'm not drunk.
Been like, all right, let's see it.
And honestly, I've watched like 3 episodes of Reno 911, and two of them were one when the girl cops got the drunk guy doing the line dance and shit. Have you seen that?
I've never watched that show.
Don't waste your time, but that actually part of that show is pretty good. Like kick bump bump. And he's like, I'm too drunk to do this. She's like, what? It's like nothing.
Oh, Reno 911 just didn't fucking like pick up the way people. So that's kind of what made me think it already wasn't like super worth my time.
I think they were trying to do the Super Troopers thing. Honestly, myself.
Super Troopers was way better, dude. Those
Oh,
movies
yeah.
are funny.
I didn't watch the second one, but I watched the first one 100 times.
You need to watch the second one.
The
It's
second-
not as good, but it's pretty good.
The second one's not bad, but it doesn't hit like the first one does.
Correct. I agree.
I got a new cup. Shoot me.
Yeah, we use blanks. You're a sick motherfucker. Out the window of the fucking squad car.
We can't pull over. We're already pulled over.
Attention, bear fucker! Do you need assistance?
I like when he got caught in the back of the fucking 18 wheel. Your boy opens it up. Smells like sex in here. Yeah, they're fishing your squad car out of the lake.
I want a large farva. I don't have a large farva. I want a liter. Just order a large farva. I don't want a large farva.
I want a liter of freaking cola.
Spur cop.
I could fucking, I could to an extent empathize with his fucking anger though.
Right?
Not quite like fucking, It's like when you go to a fucking restaurant, right? And they like changed up the fucking soda on you. And like
Right.
everybody who drinks soda, right? Either you drink Coke products or you drink Pepsi products or you drink Dr. Pepper.
Right.
But
Right.
like if the restaurant was selling what you like and then they stop selling what you like and move over to the other thing, you're like, like, I don't want a fucking large Pepsi. I want a large fucking Coke. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And then you go to the south and say,
Monopoly money?
right. And then you go down like Kentucky, Tennessee, you ask for an unsweet tea, everyone looks at you like you got fucking 3 heads. What?
Like, a tea without the fucking sweet? Dumbass.
Right? Unleaded tea.
Go to a restaurant is unsweet tea.
I don't, it's like everyone around here, even up where I'm at, south, it's like, oh, give me a sweet tea. No, fuck that. Give me an unsweet tea.
Man, they drink a lot of sweet tea down in Florida, too.
Dude.
I was like, one time
Okay.
I made some people mad as hell in fucking Louisiana. Or not not Louisiana, fucking Tennessee.
Oh, okay. I got interested for a second. I was like, I want to know this.
I went to fucking order an unsweetened tea just to do it. I don't fucking drink tea. I don't give a shit about tea.
Mm-hmm.
I was getting it for a friend. We were on a road trip. It's like, oh yeah, I'll take an unsweetened tea. He looked at me like, what? Unsweetened tea? I was like, yeah, tea, but for men. Fucking everybody in that fucking diner like stopped what they were doing and fucking looked. It started fucking menacing me. Like, the fuck did this guy just say?
I need to fucking remember that.
That's awesome. I'm going to remember that.
Drinker, I gotta remember that shit.
I'm going to remember that because I'm going down to Nashville the first week of December, so.
It's like tea, but for men.
But see,
It's all about the fucking delivery too, though. Like, you can't say it fast. You got to be confident about it too.
Dude, we went to Hartford, Connecticut, and this is about 2 years ago. And we went to this one restaurant, man, while we were there, and I ordered unsweet tea, and they brought the tea to me. And everybody I was with was from up north, and I get my glass of tea, and everybody's fucking staring at me, and I'm like, what the fuck? And they're like, we want to know what you think, dude. You used the southern tea. I took like a sip of it. I spit it back in a cup. I called the woman. I said, hey, But yeah, I said, this young sweet tea, she's got to give me a fucking Coke. Everybody laughing their ass off, dude.
Well, see, the sweet tea in Kentucky and Tennessee is the equivalent of drinking Kool-Aid and getting diabetes up here.
Dude, I'm gonna tell you what we got here in Kansas, man. We got corn and we got steak. So,
That's what we got. That's what we got here in Illinois too.
some of the tastiest fucking steak I've ever had, I've gotten here in Kansas.
No shit. I'm gonna make a trip up there soon.
We also got fucking Cozy Inn Burger. You ain't got that shit in Illinois.
No, we don't. We do not.
I'm
But
planning.
we have Monocles. We have Monocles Pizza.
I'm planning on making a trip down to San Antonio, Texas soon.
Nice.
I want to see my grandfather before he kicks the bucket.
Crowley's the most southern sounding motherfucker in Illinois I've ever heard of in my life.
And I'm in East Central Illinois.
He got stuck in fucking great mistakes and didn't make it very far.
Right, you're not wrong. I'll get out of this godforsaken state one day.
I don't know what they do to fucking people who who fail boot camp, honestly. Like, do they give you a ticket home, or do they just like walk you out the front gate and be like, "Oh, fuck off now, have a nice day"?
They just kick you in the ass and say good luck.
God, I wonder what, because I know that they'll try to make you go through boot camp for like 6 fucking months or like 9 months or whatever. Like, at least nowadays, like they're trying to get their fucking money out of you.
Oh yeah.
So
Anything Chicago.
I'm like, well, after they've determined they can't get their money out of you, like, now what?
That was like even after I get sent home with misdiagnosed and everything, I still had to pay. I had to pay them $600. I was like, why the fuck do I got to pay them $600? It's like I didn't bring anything home with me. Nothing. It was like, and I asked, it's like, we don't know, but we can't tell. Okay, you don't know, but you can't tell, so therefore you know, but you're not going to tell me.
We don't know. Shut the fuck up. Fuck you. Pay us.
Exactly. I mean, I could see it if I like fucking took something I didn't have permission because I didn't have any clothes. I had to go to the next and use what money I had left to buy clothes to go home.
Oh yeah, you don't get clothes.
No,
you don't. They make you throw your shit away when you get there.
Because it's like you get there, it's like, oh, you're going to put your shit in a box and we're going to send it home. And I asked my wife, well, then my then wife is like, I didn't receive any of your clothes or anything. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool.
Nah, they make you throw that shit away.
Yeah, they put that shit in a box and took it straight to the dumpster.
Wow.
That'd be kind of interesting to go dumpster diving there. I'm sure you'd find some good shit.
Oh, you ain't fucking wrong.
Because people will come in wearing their fucking expensive ass swag.
Oh yeah, their chains, their shoes, their designer, everything. It's like, you're dumb.
Show up in that motherfucker like.
No, I mean, Jesus, I mean, the first night they actually, the first night you're there, maybe the first or second, one of the first few days you're there, they put you in this fucking room. And they're like, we're gonna teach you how to brush your teeth.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure I know how to brush my fucking teeth.
They didn't do that for us.
No, we were there like a whole big fucking horse trough. Now you only need a spot the size of a pea because this tube of toothpaste has to last you for fucking so long. It's like, okay, I know how to brush my teeth. I know how to fucking shave. I know what shoe size I wear because we all had We all had New Balance shoes. We all had the same. Well, of course, you got the same everything.
Well, they fucking when I went to boot camp, like the very first night, they have us get off the fucking bus at like 10 o'clock at night.
Right.
And then they like line everybody up. And then fucking take your fucking cell phone if you've got one and make a fucking call. If you don't have one, use the fucking phone. You have 1 fucking minute to make your call, and then after that, you're fucking done.
Oh, if you're not hung up, they will hang up on you.
And then after that, they fucking have you walk. They got these 2 rooms in the middle of the fucking place. And they'll have you walk in circles around this motherfucker, taking exactly 1 sip out of the fucking water fountain until you have to fucking piss. And then they'll fucking make you, they'll do your drug test, and they will stand there and fucking stare at you menacingly while you do it.
Oh yeah.
And then afterwards, they bring you into a fucking room. You take all of your fucking clothes off and everything out of your fucking pockets. Throw that shit in the fucking garbage can. And then you put on your fucking PT clothes. And then you start getting issued your shit. Of course, you don't actually get your working uniforms or anything, but you get issued like all your hygiene shit. And then...
Yeah, that's a week later. They go measure you for your shit and everything.
Well, they measured you for your shit and mine like the next fucking day. And then like 2 days later, you had your working uniforms. And then you didn't get your dress uniforms until like week 2. And,
we didn't get ours. We got ours like 7.
And you'd only get your top. Right? Because they'd still be tailoring your pants or whatever. And they'd make you take a picture, just like you have your fucking working uniform pants on, and you just like throw your fucking dress blue thing on, and they make you take your fucking boot camp picture.
Right.
But then,
for, like, ID or something?
No, it was legit, like your fucking like.
It's more like a high school yearbook type of a picture deal.
Like the picture,
wow.
the picture you see of me on Facebook wearing my Dress Blues uniform, that was the fucking picture that they took of me in boot camp.
That's just the shirt. Yeah, that's just they're not shirt. That's just the top half.
And then so then after you get your shit issued to you, then you fucking, and you have to go through all these different stations to get it. You then get your fucking haircut, and that's part of the fucking these stations as well. And then afterwards,
you're gonna be bald in about 10 seconds for hair.
And then afterwards, eventually, your actual RDCs come pick you up and walk you to your fucking PDA's compartment. And then you go to sleep at like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then you wake up like an hour later, and then you go to medical to get stuck with shots.
No, you don't wake up. You get rudely awoken up.
Well, regardless, you do something involving waking the fuck up.
Well, you wake up, you go eat, then you go get stuck about 100 times.
And then you go eat again.
Mm-hmm.
And then afterwards, once they've established that you're medically cleared, they can start beating the fuck out of you, so they do that.
Right.
They're like, oh yeah, hey, guess what? You're medically clear. Front lead in rest position, get there.
But you also got to realize that there's usually a senior chief and 2 petty officers trying to get 84 guys to do the same thing at the same fucking time. Or I don't. There was 84 in my crew. I don't know how many were in yours in boot camp.
There was like 80 in mine, and we graduated with like 60.
Yeah.
But they also, at least in mine, they were integrated, so we had males and females.
Oh no, that
So
was
they had so what they did with mine was they had like the fucking they had a division. They had like brother and sister divisions. So
Right.
like I don't know, whatever 085 and 086, like they all do shit together, and they're both integrated divisions that have males and females, but like they sleep separately.
they were just starting that co-ed thing when I went in. They were just starting that.
So
And that was like one of the kids was like, "All right, we're co-ed. There's gonna be girls in here too." I said, "Are you fucking stupid? They ain't gonna put girls in with a bunch of fucking guys. What the fuck is wrong with you?"
instead of fucking instead of 3 RDCs in light of that, we ended up having 5.
Yeah.
And at least in the case of my division, one of them was a senior chief and 2 of them were chiefs. And
I had a senior chief and 2 petty officers, and for some reason, the senior chief hated me, and I never said a fucking word to him.
my senior chief was a black girl who absolutely fucking hated me for whatever reason.
Couldn't imagine why.
I mean, no, it's like I like senior chief to come in like every 3rd day or whatever, 5 o'clock in the morning, start screaming, "Reveille, Crowley, you gonna make me say it today?" And I wouldn't say anything because I knew what was gonna happen. It's like, "Are you kidding me? Fuck, you made me say it." What did I do? I've been awake for like 30 seconds. You made me say fuck.
Yeah, fuck
How's
you,
that my
get
fault?
fuck you, get
How's
on
that
your
my fault?
fuck you, 4 counts, get there.
Right? No shit. But we had one kid one day for Sunday activities after church. I went to do the church thing just to get out of the barracks for a while. But everyone did some other shit, and one of the petty officers walked in, and the guy on watch just watched him walk right past him.
Fucking
There's like 6 or 8 of us on the floor. We're studying, reading books and shit. And I see him out the corner of my eye. I say, "Attention on deck," and we all stood up. He got in that dude's face. He said, "Read them fucking
general orders."
Yeah, read the general orders." And he started reading them. He'd go to the back end of the ship. He's like, "I can't fucking hear you. You better scream them." And this dude's screaming, and he's like, got to the bottom and he stopped. He's like, "I didn't fucking tell you to stop." I was like, "Good Lord."
I think my fucking one of the chiefs that was like my RDC like felt bad for me at one point because like I stood watch in the beginning part of boot camp and then like never stood watch again. And because like the very last time I ever stood watch in boot camp, you know how you have to salute them when they come in and you have to give them the greeting of the day like every fucking time they walk past?
Yes.
And they like tell you to carry on and you like shut up and you drop your salute.
Yes.
Yeah, he never told me to carry on, so I stood there at my salute up for like fucking an hour and a half.
Oh, dang.
And it got to the point that a couple of the other people in my division were physically like helping me hold my fucking arm up. and he comes out.
What a dick.
He comes out of his office. He's like, "Hodson, why the fuck are you saluting right now?" You never told me to carry on, Chief." Oh,
fuck.
fuck. All right, carry on. I was like, "Oh, thank God, I could finally lower my arm." Like,
Right.
you wouldn't think fucking standing at attention like this for a fucking hour and a half wouldn't be so bad, but
Oh, it is after about 5 minutes. It is.
holding your arm up for that long, it's just, it takes a strength that you would never realize that it takes until you have to do it, and then you're like, "Fuck this."
That was like the day we got our ship number and our colors and everything. You know, we stand out there for about 45 minutes at parade rest. one of the petty officers walked by me, and they were like all morning, you don't move, you stand at parade rest, do not lock your knees, you will pass out. So I'm standing there, and my petty officer walks by, and he swings at me. And all I did was shut my eyes, like, I haven't even fucking done anything, and I'm going to get hit. And I feel the breeze go right by his head. And he called me in the office later. It's like, I did everything I was supposed to fucking do. I'm freaking out. It's like, I'm going to get in trouble for doing what I'm supposed to do. He goes, why'd you close your eyes? I'm like, what are you talking about? He goes, earlier this morning, why'd you close your eyes when I was coming to? I thought you were going to knock me the fuck out. I thought you were going to hit me. It's like, you didn't see the bee above your head? And I was like, no. All I felt was the breeze of your hand barely missing my head. He's like, okay, you're good. I was like, what the fuck, man? Well, like, I do what I'm supposed to do. I do what you tell me to do. To the fucking T. Now you're going to knock me the fuck out.
Wow. That's crazy.
He's like, I saved your life. I was like, I'm not allergic to bee stings, but thanks.
That's wild.
And that's all I saw was his fucking hand coming straight to my fucking face, and all I could do was shut my eyes and think, this is gonna hurt.
Oh, gee, this is gonna suck.
because that petty officer, he loaded the shells on battleships.
Oh,
he was the loader, so this bitch was like a shit brick house anyway.
He had some upper arm strength because them things weigh 60 pounds.
Oh yeah, all I could think was catch me on the way down. But I thought for sure my life was gonna end at that moment right there.
Yeah, I saw fucking.
And what am I supposed to do? Even if there is a fucking bee right in front of me, I got the most decorated. Well, at that point in time, his most decorated admiral, not an admiral. He was not. He was was he chief? Fuck, I don't remember now. He was the most. At that point in time, he was the most decorated person. Pretty sure it's the chief in the Navy. What am I supposed to do? This sumbitch is like 3 foot in front of me. My petty officer's swinging at me. I mean, if you want to throw down in front of everybody, I'm going to get my ass kicked, but I'll give it a valiant effort.
I wonder if fucking Command Sergeant Major Black is still the Sergeant Major of the Marine Corps.
Oh, I would hope they made him retire by now.
Well, he was a Command Sergeant Major of the 11th Marine Expeditionary Unit when I deployed with them. But I don't know if he still is. He was kind of a fucking badass.
I mean, there's a lot of people I'll fuck with, but a lot of the people I won't fuck with are Marines.
Man,
I'll fuck with them. I'll fuck with them, but I'm not gonna like fuck with them.
You know what? I will especially go out of my way to piss off Marines.
Oh, I got a couple buddies. I got a couple buddies that are jarheads that about every Christmas I'll send them I'll go get a bunch of crayons just so I can send them all a box of 24 crayons each. Of purple crayons, that is.
I'm hearing doors and shit.
Ah, that was me. That was my dog.
It's just loud. You need to oil your fucking hinges.
Yeah, probably wouldn't be a bad idea.
No, it'd be a great idea.
Cajun, you want to know what I heard at 4:45 this morning? In plain words?
Ka-dunk.
Nope. Wake up. Wake up.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And now, 45 minutes before my alarm went off.
You know what I heard?
Nothing.
Fucking snoring.
Oh.
That woke me up.
I for-
4:30 this morning.
I forgot to set my alarm, and I woke up I woke up on time regardless.
Speaking of alarms, we were in, what was it, Friday night in Discord? Cajun went to make dinner, so Cajun walked away, so I told his Alexa to set an alarm for 3 o'clock to horror movie sounds. Guess went off at 3 o'clock in the morning.
So Saturday morning, Friday night, I'm fucking sleeping. And yeah, 3 o'clock in the morning, my fucking device decides it's gonna go the fuck off. I turn it off, then I grab my phone to check the alarms, and I'm like, why is there a fucking alarm set at this time? It went 3 or 4 fucking days before this motherfucker actually told me. He told my device to do it, and I'm like, you fucking dick.
You know what? I should do that to my friend.
Because, well, I didn't say it because it was like a couple days before Halloween. I told his Alexa, I said, set alarm to 3 o'clock to horror movie sounds.
Yeah, all it heard was set alarm to 3 o'clock because it set it to the default setting, which is the alarm.
My bad.
So I jump out of bed like, oh fuck, and then I'm like, wait, what the fuck?
No,
is that?
no. You know what? I need to remember to do that next time I go to my friend's house because he has Alexa like every fucking where in his house.
So do I.
Like in every single room.
Yeah. 4 devices.
I straight up I need to go in there one of these days and tell his Amazon devices to like I don't know play peanut butter jelly time at 3 in the morning.
Well, the fun part is that I do this a lot. My mom, obviously, if I'm out of town, if I'm in Lafayette by Robin's house or whatever, we have an outdoor camera, so I know every time my mom lets the dogs outside. I'll wait till in the morning, and I'll get the alert that the cameras are activated. I see it's the dogs. So then I jump on the app and tell Alexa to fucking play Who Let the Dogs Out throughout the entire house. It's pretty funny. She'll hit me up, you fucking asshole. How do I turn these off?
Wait, the alarm didn't go off in your mom's room too, did it? At 3 in the morning?
It's mine.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say now I'm gonna feel like even more bad.
No, you don't feel bad about me. I already know better.
Not that I felt bad to begin with, but
I mean, I would.
It didn't even wake up Robin. It only woke up me. That was the funny part.
I wouldn't feel terribly bad about Chad's mom having to wake up at 3 in the morning simply because I feel like her whooping Chad's ass over it would be funny.
Hey, here would be the thing though. You would feel bad in one way.
Yeah.
You feel bad that it woke her up without saying, "Hey, sugar tits."
It would all be redeemed. It would all be redeemed by the fucking nuclear ass whooping she would give you.
oh, now I got new ideas. I got a whole lot of new ideas now.
You know what
I'm sorry for people's Alexas.
When I leave the fucking room, you dick.
I didn't even say it that loud. I didn't think it picked it up because I never heard. Because you,
bro. I showed you the screenshot.
Yeah.
Hey Alexa, set an alarm for 3 a.m.
You're not that loud, sir. I can't hear you.
No, I just said because I never heard it like.
The volume a lot lower.
Because you come up. You usually hear a bing and it says, okay, alarm set for 3 a.m. And I never heard the ding, so I just figured, because you got it turned off.
No, because it's Discord that has actually a outside noise filter.
I'll trigger a couple of people's shit.
Yeah.
You're
Hey,
welcome.
okay, Google. Set an alarm for 3 a.m.
To horror movie sounds. That's what I said. That's actually what I said.
Hey Siri, set an alarm for 3 a.m. Now I'm gonna have to turn that one off so I don't
Alexa.
wake up at 3 a.m.
Tell these guys to fuck off. Oh, shut up. It wasn't doing that.
No. The way you do it is you go, Alexa, Simon says fuck off.
Alexa, Simon says fuck off.
That's how you get Alexa to say what you want it to say.
That's great. That's fucking great.
You should have it cuss out your mom one day when you're not there. Or come up with some plot, like make it sound like it's coming up with some AI plot to take over the world.
Yeah.
Be like, I plan on killing all of the humans or whatever. Be like, hey, Beryl, I'd love to watch you squirm.
So, someone reported me in another stream that for my popsicle.
Your
I won't say
popsicle.
what. I won't say what. No, Cajun. Okay, so
Popsicle.
your meat.
Yeah.
Is there some context that I need to be?
No, is okay. You ever watch Family Guy?
Yeah.
Not in a really long time.
Like Herbert the pervert.
I got some
old
popsicles down in the basement.
because I was in another person's Discord that I accidentally ended up in. I won't say people's names. Cajun knows who I'm talking about.
Oh.
Yeah.
Chances are I don't give a fuck.
No, I've been permanently banned 3 times and somehow I still keep getting to get in.
Okay, that could be
But-
1 and 2.
Yes. Starts with a T, ends with an RG.
That guy. Yeah, that guy. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it the
So,
guy? It the guy that we were roasting a couple weeks ago?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay,
So,
that fucking.
Yeah.
How
I
do
went in
you end up
I
in
went
that
in there-
clown's
Went
fucking
fucking on,
Discord?
yeah.
But no one heard me. No one heard me come in.
I almost
No
feel
one
like
heard
I
the
need to
ding.
do my part now.
So no one heard the ding, so I sit there, and I sit there, and I sit there, and he says something about sending money. I said, "Hey, little boy, you want a popsicle?" Instantly banned again. Instantly fucking banned again.
That was Super Joe. Super Joe, man.
No.
Yes,
From his. Yes, you're correct. Yes, he did. From yes.
I almost
Yes.
feel like I need to try to get banned from this guy's page now.
It's not hard to do. It is really not. I've been banned 4 times permanently, but somehow I still keep being able to get in.
It's just a gift that keeps on giving. Got you some good news.
All my life,
I
I
didn't
want to
get a
see you
link
locked
to
up in
fucking
a
Discord.
basement.
I ain't tried to join that Discord in a while.
Would you like to come
Yeah.
down here and lick my popsicle?
Hey, little boy,
Let me
you want
tell
to lick on my
this dude
picture
did a
and shit?
giveaway on this page, right? And the person that won it was overseas. He realized what the fucking shipping cost was gonna be. It was for a Switch too. It wasn't like for the.
What? Hold on a minute. What are you talking about? Back up.
All right, the same guy he's talking about the Discord that you're saying, okay, we need to go fuck with this guy or whatever. This same guy did a giveaway on his page. The dude that won it was in fucking Europe, and it was for a Nintendo Switch. He saw the cost of the shipping, and basically, and Crowley's my witness, redid his fucking giveaway. Like, restarted it.
Yep.
Live on the same fucking stream.
And
And he
he
had a
laughed.
girl that was on there begging for it. She was in his Discord and basically gave it to her.
You know, I'm probably never going to give away a Switch on one of my streams, but if I do,
no, because
if I
he
do,
pulled it.
if I do, I will be ordering it from Amazon, right? And just having Amazon handle the shipping.
Right.
Well,
Or even if you couldn't ship it there, you would send the guy the amount that you would pay for the thing for him to fucking get one.
Fucking
Exactly.
no, fucking Amazon.eu. Like, you think they don't fucking have Amazon over there?
Oh, I believe
Oh,
you. I
oh,
believe
they
you.
do. Yeah.
But what I'm saying is this. So he winds up trying to give it to another chick. Well, Cajun was part of his Discord and was in there watching the whole time. And, might have been about a fifth of jacket. Dude, I went on the most epic fucking rant live on his stream in that thing about why he was fucking up because this dude won and he basically was too cheap to fucking ship it to him. I got banned from everything on that motherfucker that night.
because he pulled it up on his computer to see, was it like, I don't remember, somewhere, I don't remember where he was at, but he pulled it up on his computer. He's like,
I was in Europe.
Yeah, Europe. He's like, I'm not paying 60 or $75, whatever. I'm not paying that much to have it shipped to you. We're doing this again. I was like, wow.
It's like, dude, send
What
the
a
motherfucker
douche.
$300 and call it a fucking day then if
Right.
you can't fucking send it to him.
Yeah, no shit. Should it be cheaper to send him the fucking cash app him the money anyway?
Fucking PayPal it to him.
Yeah. No,
And if anything, it's probably cheaper over there than it is over here anyway, honestly.
Dude, right? But oh man, it was like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
I
that shit's
went off
fucking
that
dumb.
motherfucker, dude. I went on a rant, bro. I wish I had a recording of that rant because it was fucking epic. This motherfucker didn't know what to say back to me.
It was
He literally just put it down and listened.
He sounded like the fucking one of the Muppets.
I roasted that motherfucker, bro.
Man, that's
this is why nobody likes me.
That's one thing I should. That's one thing I should think about streaming one day. If I had a live stream of trying to get banned from other streamers' pages.
Hey,
Oh.
I know where you can start.
I do too.
You do too.
And you ain't got to say anything. All you got to do is call him on his bullshit. You
I'm
ain't
not-
got to
we
say
ain't
nothing
even talking
about
about
it.
him. We're talking about something else, Carly. Hold on.
I'm,
God knows who I'm talking about. There's another page we can start at.
oh, you're talking about fucking the page that you were with.
Yeah, we're talking about a page of 4 little initials. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh,
all
yeah,
I'm
I
saying.
got you.
That's
I
all
got you.
I'm
I got you. I got you. I'm on
Well,
the same page now.
I mean, the thing is, I guess I don't know. I could say their fucking name, Retro Revolution, right? Fucking.
Well, that's not
like-
the name anymore, but yeah.
But like you'd see you'd see it on the fucking stream when I go there to get banned.
Yeah.
Yeah, I should do that one day. I should peruse fucking Facebook gaming and see if fucking anybody these days has a sense of humor.
Some of us still do. I'm old school though.
Like, I wouldn't be on there like violating Facebook terms of services or anything, but I'd be like, hey man, like fucking I just roast them on something stupid, like, dog, your fucking ears are huge.
I'm not only quick with a joke. I'm quick with math. Give me some numbers.
Just dumb shit like that, you know? Then what has math got to do with anything?
No, I said I'm quick with a joke, but I'm also quick with math. Give me some numbers, and I'll throw you the answer.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand where that came up. That kind of threw me off a little bit.
Well, you never mind. It don't pass. I had a good one, but you let it go.
Fucking 11-teen, I guess.
No, 12. That's not even close, no, but it was quick, wasn't it?
But yeah, I don't know. Maybe that could be a funny stream. I don't know. It'd probably result in me fucking beefing with people and having a bunch of fucking drama, which I'm not really trying to do, but I don't know. It could be funny. I should fucking do that. It's such a fucking cheap way to make content, though. Like, just go around fucking perusing the fucking the fucking interwebs of fucking live streams and just roasting people.
I do it all the time at work when there's nothing, when I have nothing else to do.
Well, yeah, but you're not doing it to make fucking content for people to watch. Like, it feels almost scummy.
Well. There are some people I go into that I feel bad for doing it.
Well, no, I'm not saying it fucking feels bad from the standpoint of roasting people. I'm saying it feels scummy in that, like, oh, well, fucking, I'm not creative enough to do anything else, so I have to use other people's shitty content to fucking...
Well, what if it's like real fucking douchebags that I kind of point you in the direction of?
No, I mean...
Yeah, the ones that deserve it.
There's a certain one. He's from Central Florida. I'd love for you to go into his stream.
I mean, we could fucking come. I mean, if I decide to do this, and I really am thinking about it, if I decided,
he's a Biden supporter, you'd have fun with him.
If I decide to do this, we could come up with a. I mean, I could have fun with a Trump supporter too.
No, but you'd have a lot of fun with this guy.
I'm like, if I decide to come up with this, maybe I'll drop a fucking thing in Discord for us to come up with a fucking honey-do list.
Okay.
Fucking...
I got you.
Oh, we're already working on that part.
Yeah, I got you, homie. Trust me, I got him already. I know of at least 3 or 4 I can put on that fucking list.
And some of it I'm just gonna have to pick out at random.
Yeah.
And maybe not even fucking gaming streamers. Like, do you remember? Fuck, you might not have been around for that, Chad. I never streamed it. But we used to go to like these random fucking pages of like these people in like New Zealand or Australia who are like selling pearls and shit.
Yeah, the pearls.
and we'd just go on there and just sometimes we were total fucking assholes. Sometimes we'd get on there and like fucking flirt with them and shit.
Oh, that sounds fun.
I remember that would have been
those ones though. They got the pearls, or they'll do the jewelry sales, or
yeah, like
that shit. Yeah.
Like I'm here for something, babe, but I'm not here for the pearls. Straight slide into the chat with some riz. Like, I lost my number. Can I borrow yours?
Roll with it, man. I'm down. I'm sure that shit's easy to find still.
That's also something that fucking viewers could participate in. Like, it's not fucking hard.
Right. We tell them where we're at, and they can just fucking bounce.
I've been playing this fucking game, by the way, that I just got. I don't know if you ever heard of it. I haven't streamed any of it yet. It's called Ready or Not. It's like a SWAT team game. I should stream some of it. I don't play co-op because I don't want to get stuck in a lobby of random fucking incompetent people.
Right.
Because the difference between getting stuck with incompetent people and incompetent AIs is that with AIs, I know to expect them to be incompetent.
right.
Like with people, I'm not really sure.
Well, you're not wrong.
But it's like this tactical fucking SWAT. You know what? I might stream some of it tomorrow. It's this tactical fucking SWAT team shooter game where you go through. Do what?
I haven't heard of it, but it sounds good.
You know what? I'm gonna stream it tomorrow. You go through and you're like a SWAT team guy, and it's really realistic. Like, you can straight up die in one shot. So you have to be like, do what?
I was gonna say, is that a Clancy game? Sounds like a Clancy game.
No, it's not. Which is kind of surprising, because really feels a lot like something Clancy could make.
Yeah. Was he not SWAT? I had read something. Sorry, I'm off the subject. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
It's all right. I'll go back
But
to it when we do.
Was he not on this? I read a thing that his game's because he was like on the SWAT team and on special tactics and shit. I don't know if that's a true thing or not, but
I don't know. You know what? Let's investigate it.
I was gonna say, let me ask the magic box.
Was Tom? Oh, that's the first fucking question that was. No, Tom Clancy never served in the military.
Okay. Because I know he like a lot of his books and shit were like based on that, but I didn't know if he was like. I read something that he was, but I was like, I don't know. I never did the research, but that don't mean anything either.
Right.
Well, I don't know. I mean, he's pretty well informed about some of his fucking, stuff.
Right.
So.
Right.
So, I mean, he could have been involved as, like, just... I don't even know. Of course he's conservative. Hey, I just got a notification for Anna liking the stream. Thank you. Or liking the page. Wait, Tom Clancy fucking died?
I did not know that.
Yeah, he died of heart failure in 2013.
I was unaware of that. Holy shit.
Like shit,
Wow.
Not only is he dead, he's fucking decomposed by now.
Right. You ain't wrong.
And this is not really saying what he did before writing. I was looking at the Wikipedia.
Wikipedia.
And he was born in 1947, so he was pretty fucking old.
Yeah.
He was a member of the Boy Scouts.
He was always prepared.
He did ROTC. But was unable to serve because he was nearsighted. Worked for an insurance company in Hartford, Connecticut.
Give him a more powerful scope.
Yeah, he didn't fucking, other than writing military related shit, he didn't fucking do anything in the military.
Oh, wow. Because I had read a thing about that, and I was like, I don't know, because I never, like, wasn't back when I was younger, I wasn't like into history and shit like that. But like the older I get, and it's like, not that has anything to do with it, but I had read something that he was in with that LA SWAT team or some shit but apparently not. You just looked it up. So it's like, just the way his games are, you'd think he'd been something somewhere, but.
No, I think he just talks to a lot of people who know a lot of things.
Right.
Like, I don't know. Chad might have never been in the Navy, but he could learn a lot about the Navy by asking me a lot of questions.
Well, exactly. Well, that was like one of the news reporters on CNN asked one of the SEALs one time. She's like, "Do you have to learn a lot of languages?" He was like, "No, man, we don't exactly go there to talk." I mean, he's not wrong.
That's some real ass shit. The only language we need to know is bang bang.
Right. Well, that was like I was reading a thing. I don't remember. It was either Saving Private Ryan or Band of Brothers. I don't remember. It was a couple weeks ago, but
Yo, kill some Nazis.
When they used the code word thunder. it would tell everyone else that they're friendlies because there was no German word that started with th.
Well,
And that's why they'd use thunder for friendlies, so everyone else would know they're friendlies because no German word started with th.
until
I
the
just don't remember.
until the Germans figure it out.
Right. And I don't remember. I honestly don't remember now if it was Band of Brothers or if it was Saving Private Ryan. I think it was Band of Brothers.
I think you're right.
Because I'd keep saying thunder, thunder, thunder.
But like, the Germans would figure that out.
Right.
Like the Germans had pretty fucking stupid leadership, but they weren't a stupid people.
Oh, no, definitely not. That's why Hitler gave everyone meth so they could get across the country in 2 days instead of 4. So I'd read, I'm not saying that's true either, but I've read that too. That
I'm debating internally if I should get a new tarantula at some point.
Think about another one?
Yeah, the one I'm thinking about has a reputation of being a fucking asshole.
You should get you one of them Australian huntsman spiders, you know, them big son bitches.
You talking about the big wolf spiders they got?
That fucking thing is about 2 foot long, and a foot and a half wide.
Well, the
the
biggest
huntsman's.
the biggest fucking spider that I think through sources that I know right now that I could maybe get my hands on would be a Theraphosa blondie, which is a Goliath bird eater.
Damn.
Which would have a fucking leg span of about 11 inches, which is like roughly the size of a dinner plate.
Damn.
I'm good.
Right?
Which I do kind of want one of those. I think they're cool.
Me and the spiders here have a deal. I catch you outside, you live. I catch you in the house, you die.
Yeah, me and the spiders here have a deal too.
But you've also got spiders that shouldn't be that big.
I mean, if I fucking well, no, I have spiders that very well should be that big, but they probably shouldn't be in this ecological biome. Considering one of them is from fucking India and the other one's from fucking Mozambique, and one of them's from fucking like Venezuela.
Oh, you got the tropical ones.
Well, I got one from Africa, one from Asia, and 2 from South America.
Hell yeah. Well, long as you keep them alive, I mean, that's the main thing.
Oh man, on the subject of keeping them alive, guess who had 25-degree weather and no heat this weekend?
Oh shit.
This guy. Fucking
Damn.
The gas company had the address for my hookup labeled wrong. So I call them and they're like, "Well, we don't have a gas hookup at your place."
Oh shit.
Well, I don't know where my fucking heater and my furnace are, so okay, maybe I just don't have gas here. So I took that for what it was and didn't pursue it any further. Then last fucking Thursday, they turned that shit off.
Oh, damn.
So then on Friday, like Thursday and Friday, I had work shit going on for my old job that kept me from doing the Kekfest last week. I work a 9 to 5 now, so I won't have that anymore. At least until the summer.
Right.
Because we get real busy in the summer. But anyways, so I couldn't get it turned on until Monday. So I had one like fan in the house that provides, it's like a space heater fan combined.
Yeah.
So I had one of those, and that was it for the whole fucking house.
Oh, damn.
So I had to like put my spiders by it so that they don't die.
Right.
And none of them died. Oh, and
Good shit.
all of my dubia roaches are still alive too. Not that I care if they live or die.
Oh. Roaches and scorpions the only thing that survived the atomic bomb testing.
Well, fucking these dubia roaches are basically food for my biggest tarantula.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
So they're kind of here to get eaten, and if they die, they're gonna get dumped in the tarantula tank anyways.
Anyway, yeah.
Because I have microorganisms in there that will eat them.
Right.
I have that
Right.
one set up in a bioactive enclosure. So, anyways, I'm thinking about getting an orange baboon tarantula. Which, if you've ever,
I'm glad you said tarantula. Because I thought you're. I'm going to get an orange baboon.
if you've ever seen no, I would never get a monkey. I've had a lot of pets over the years. I've had a lot of different kinds of pets. And I have experience with a lot of different kinds of animals. I will not fucking get a monkey, like, ever.
Yeah.
It's just not gonna happen. They're fucking, I don't know. They're gross animals.
They are. Yes, you're not wrong.
But the orange baboon tarantula, like if you've ever seen a YouTube video of a tarantula just being a fucking asshole and like trying actively to bite its owner, it was probably an orange baboon tarantula.
The asshole of the spider world is what you're saying.
Yeah, the orange baboon tarantulas and some of the tarantulas of the Poecilotheria genus are fucking just dickheads. Well, they're not really dickheads, but they have a reputation for being dickheads because a lot of people do a shitty job at keeping them the way they're supposed to.
Yeah.
Like like they, for example, are a spider that wants to fucking burrow. It wants to dig. It lives in the fucking dirt. If you don't give it room to do that, it will be an asshole. Because it can't, like, retreat into its burrow.
It's not in its environment, natural environment.
Yeah, like a lot of people will get these things and they won't research how they're supposed to keep it. So people think like your iconic tarantula is kept in like a 10-gallon tank, flat, not very much substrate, and it just kind of roams around in there or whatever. That's how people who are not tarantula people think that a tarantula is supposed to be kept.
Right.
But in actuality, you got some tarantulas that, like, they live in the trees. Some of them dig holes in the ground, and that's what they do.
Yeah, for sure.
So when you get that going on, and they don't have the room to live the way that they think is comfortable and the way that they want to live, that's
you gotta know.
That's about when you start running into issues. Because they'll start trying to fight back because they have nowhere else to go.
Exactly. Yeah, I can see that. Honestly. Yes.
They don't really want to fight you, and they don't really want to bite you either, because their venom is a precious resource that they need, to eat food.
Right.
So they
break
don't,
everything down.
Yeah, they don't really want to use that on you. I mean, they will defensively, but if they have somewhere to run, they will run, for example. If they have somewhere to hide, they'll do that first. And when it's cornered and it feels like it can't fucking do anything, that's when you start running into issues.
Right.
So, I'm actually, I have, maybe I could get it and show it for the camera. It's going to kind of piss it off a little bit. Here, I'll be right back.
Oh, if you're gonna do that, don't worry about it. You ain't got
What?
don't put. I said, don't worry about that. If you're gonna piss it off, that's not good.
Well,
Then you're
no,
gonna
it'll be
stress
fine.
it out.
It's going to be real pissed off this weekend. It's going to be real pissed off this weekend because I'm about to have to kick it out of its house.
Oh damn.
So, this right here, and y'all probably might not get a good view of it, or you might. I don't know. But, you can see it moving a little bit.
That's a big fucking spider.
That ain't that big. It's like 1.5 inches or so. 2 inches.
Oh, I saw the black part on the bottom. Okay.
Yeah, it's like moving around a little bit.
Yeah.
You see it better now, towards the bottom corner.
Oh, I got you. Okay, I see it. All I saw was the black that was on the top right of mine. I was like, dang, that's a big fucker. But yeah, I see it now. Yeah, for sure.
So that's a Ceratogyrus darlingi. It's the rear horn baboon. It's the one that likes to burrow. And if you've noticed that it has webbing like everywhere on the top there, the reason for that is because it wants to burrow more and it's not able to. So it's webbing up all over the place to try to get more comfortable. And you can see that bottom corner right there where it's like trying to fucking dig deeper and it can't. So that's a sign that I'm going to have to take that, and that's a fairly venomous tarantula. So I got to be careful with it. But that's a sign that I'm going to have to take that dude out of that enclosure and move it into a bigger one.
Damn.
And then another rehousing that I'm going to have to do, and honestly, this one's a little more scary to me. You remember when I was talking about a highly venomous fucking tarantula that, like, could really fuck you up?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, this one's it. The Poecilotheria metallica. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to get you guys where you can see it or not. It's not hiding out in its burrow. Where the fuck is it? Oh, there it is. It is hiding out in its burrow. It's just really fucking well hidden, and you might not even see it there. Now, that is a spider that likes to live in trees.
Yeah, I can't see that one. He's dug in.
So, let me see. You know what? I might see if I can get a picture of him and post it on the Discord. Well, hopefully it's not a him. Hopefully it's a her. Girls live longer. No, I can't get a good picture.
Oh, it's alright.
But, anyways, that's a spider that wants to live in trees. So, I have new enclosures set up for both of them, but haven't moved them yet. And, since they're both very venomous old world tarantulas, moving them is going to be dicey. I might
let him out.
I might possibly live stream it. I don't know. Or record it on video or something. Haven't decided yet. I'm less nervous about the burrowing spider because it seems to be really fucking chill. Like, he just... It seems to be alright, you know? Like, it's not... Like, whenever I move the enclosure around, it's not bolting, it's not moving very fast. It's not like trying to flee. It's just kind of sitting still. Like, hey, what's up, dude? You know? So, I'm hoping that one will go smoothly, because honestly, I've been nervous about that one because it's a burrowing spider. So if it runs into the fucking tunnels it's got in there, I'm gonna have to like dig it out with a spoon.
Right.
Or flood it out, which I'm kind of nervous about flooding it out, because either that works really well or it doesn't work at all, you know? Because yeah, the water could drive it out of its burrow and like make it want to go into the new enclosure.
But you could drown it too.
Well, I mean, it could probably be underwater for up to 30 minutes or so. The fact of the matter is, then I would go from having to dig through dirt to having to dig through mud.
Dig through mud. Exactly. Yep. Yep.
And then, after all is said and done, I would have a very fucking pissed off spider.
Yeah.
Yeah, right. No shit.
So, I would rather not flood it out, so I don't think I'm going to do that. I'll probably just dig really, really carefully if I've got to. I honestly, I would love it if I could just take the lid off and coax it into the place where I want it to be. That would be phenomenal.
Right.
If I could just like gently nudge it in there with a paintbrush, you know?
Right. Right. Or shake it out. Gently shake it out of the box it's in that. Or that's probably enough.
It isn't a well. If I try to shake it out, it'll just go back into its burrow.
Yeah.
So I would like it if I could take the lid off and he'll just be chilling there, and I'm like, all right, buddy, go into your new place.
Yeah. Right. Do your own thing.
Which its new enclosure is like 4 times the size of that one, so I wouldn't have to rehouse it for a while.
Right.
The Poecilotheria metallica, or the sapphire goody ornamental, the second one that I showed you.
Yeah.
That one is kind of scary because not only is it really venomous, but it's also really, really fast. Like, practically teleporting levels of fast.
Yeah. Oh, damn.
So, and, well, I've got really fucking good reflexes. I really do. But from what I've seen of how this thing can move when it wants to, like, it's gonna put my reflexes to the test.
Right.
If it decides to bolt.
Well, I had a spider in the house the other night. When the fuck did they learn how to jump that far?
Depends on the species.
I don't know, but it was big and black and round, and my wife was freaking out. So every time I tried to put it in a paper towel so I could take it outside that some bitch and jump, I said, okay, you win for now.
Here's what you gotta do. If you want to like get a spider out peacefully without killing it, get a Gatorade bottle, fucking cut the bottom of it off, leave the lid on, cut the bottom of it off and poke some holes in it, like around it.
Yeah.
Basically, you're making what's called a catch cup.
All right.
And when the spider goes and tries to run, you put that cup right over it. And it'll like run up the wall of the cup. And then with the holes in the side, you can coax it out of the cup with a paintbrush. You can maybe even poke a hole in the fucking lid as well. And you just kind of push it out with the paintbrush when you're ready to let it go. Or, since you're just taking it outside, you can just put the catch cup down on the ground for a little bit, walk away from it, come back later, and the motherfucker will be out.
Right. Okay, I got you.
So yeah, once you've caught it in the cup, you're gonna take like a piece of cardboard and like put it at the bottom so that it doesn't go running out of it.
Right.
And yeah, that's actually what we do when we're moving tarantulas. Because I mean, some of these tarantulas are chill, and some of them you just really don't want to handle.
Oh, I can see that.
What the fuck was I charged $11 for? I just got a notification from PayPal like, fuck you, you're paying some... Oh, Google? The fuck am I paying Google for?
Nothing.
I mean, I don't fucking know what I'm paying Google for. Did I buy something?
Yeah, she'll be there in an hour. Sorry,
It's some subscription. Dude, I found out the other day about fucking Passport Bros. Apparently that's a thing.
Passport friends?
Passport Bros.
Oh.
It's like guys who go to other countries to date women because all the women over here fucking suck. And they really fucking do. They really fucking do. It's like, well, you know, and you got to think about it. I meet all these, like a lot of these arbitrary requirements these women come up with. I fucking meet, and I'm just not interested in them because they all suck. They're like, I really don't want to sound like Andrew Tate, but he's fucking right about this. Where they're like, you know, they want a guy who fucking makes all this money and does all this other shit, right? Makes money, has a car, fucking all this stuff, right? And she doesn't fucking bring anything to the table.
Right. Sounds like my ex-wife.
So, and you know, as much of a piece of shit as Andrew Tate is, he does have a point when he says that shit. But I don't know. Being right about something doesn't make you not a piece of shit. I've had points in time when I've even agreed with Biden. I think he's a piece of shit. So
I don't have to think.
Well, I don't know. He might not be a piece of shit, but I think he is.
Well, I'm not gonna go. I'm not gonna go down that road.
Well, you'd think he's a piece of shit too, but have you ever met the guy?
No, I prefer not to be. I prefer not to be sniffed.
Like, you ever sat back and had a fucking beer with him?
Throw a beer at him. I'll throw a beer at him.
Like, I'm just saying, fucking, I think Donald Trump's a fucking piece of shit, but for all I know, he might not be.
I'll tell you what. I'll tell you. A buddy of mine's cousin in New York.
Yeah, here's some Louisiana shit. A buddy of mine's cousin.
Actually, no, a buddy of mine. No, seriously, a buddy of mine's cousin. He lives about 50 miles outside of New York. And Trump's limousine got a flat tire. And he pulled up behind the limousine, need help, everything. Yeah, whatever, you know. After he got the tire changed and everything, actually Trump got out of the limousine, shook his hand. He paid his house off. He paid his card off, or Trump actually paid all of his debts off.
Okay, that doesn't make him not a piece of shit.
Well, no, I'm not saying he's not, but you tell me someone else who you changed a flat tire on their limousine. Actually, it was longer than that because it was before he was president, so actually a couple years before that.
Well, yeah, it would have had to have been before he was president. You'd never get near the president's limo if it had a flat tire.
Exactly. But I'm just saying, if you voluntarily pulled up behind someone's limousine to change a tire for them until they're good to go, and the dude got out, shook your hand, and I'm going to pay off all your debts. You have no more house payment. You have no more car payment. Everything you own is your house is free and clear. Your vehicles are free and clear.
Yeah,
I'm not siding with. I'm not siding. I'm just saying, how many other people are going to do that for you?
Well, I'm sure there's others out there, but I don't fucking know
I mean,
because I don't get to roll around with rich people.
I don't either. But you know what? I got a vehicle.
Elon
I got a
Musk
family.
probably would.
No one asked him.
Just saying, you said name somebody who probably would. Elon Musk probably would.
Yeah, you're not wrong. He probably would.
I mean, I don't know. If I was broke down on the side of the road and I was rich and somebody fucking like helped me out, I'd fucking hook them up.
But honestly, you tell me someone who's gonna pull over and help someone out of the goodness of their heart.
Trump didn't pull over and help anybody out of the goodness of his heart.
Let me rephrase that. You tell me any people from today that's gonna do that.
I
Not
mean,
a lot.
what? Pull over and help people out of the goodness of their heart?
Yeah, not
Fucking,
a lot.
fucking, I've done it. I do it.
Some people would. Most people would like, yeah, loser, you're fucked.
And fucking, I don't know. Here in Kansas, you see that shit all the time. People pull over and help people all the fucking time out here.
Not.
And
I love to see. I love to see that. It's like I pulled over one day. It's my wife's like, "What are you doing?" It's like, seeing if they need help. She's like, "Why?" It's like,
because they might fucking need help.
They might legitimately need help.
Like, what if you were on the side of the fucking road?
Exactly.
But like, I legit have had I ran out of gas on my motorcycle, right? And legit fucking had a farmer who had like a fucking fuel tank thing on the back of his truck pull over and fill my fucking tank up.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
I have also
Well,
I also ran out of gas one time in the Crown Vic and somebody fucking bought me gas. I even had the money. Like, I got the money for the gas, I'll pay for it. They're like, don't fucking worry about it.
Well, because I was rolling down the interstate. Well, wasn't even the interstate. It was just a highway one day. And I seen a motorcycle pulled over, but I seen a helmet sitting on the road behind it. So I pulled over, and I was like, okay, because, that's usually a sign of help from a motorcyclist if their helmet's on the road behind them. And I finally found him, and he was like, what? Talk to me. He like, I come around the corner, come over the hill and around the corner, and dude had a gun to his head. I was like, whoa, we ain't doing that. Whoa, let's not.
That's kind of a stupid way to kill yourself if you've got a motorcycle.
Exactly, because a universal sign that someone needs help on a motorcycle either on the bike or on the road or on the ground behind them, whatever. So I was like, okay, what's going on? It's like, no.
I've never taken that as a universal sign whenever I've been pulled over. I've had a tendency of setting my fucking helmet behind the back tire like neatly so that I can have it out of my way while I'm working on my fucking bike. I didn't know that was a sign of help, and I'm a fucking motorcyclist.
Yeah, it's like, I won't say universal, but like, yeah, it's like a sign of help.
And I've also left whenever I had to run to town to get gas one time, I fucking left my helmet there because I'm like, I don't want to carry this fucking thing.
Right.
Like, fucking, if somebody wants to steal my helmet, I have like a cheap fucking $150 helmet. Like, honestly,
you want it that bad.
Honestly, if they'd asked me for it, I'd give it to them.
You want it that bad, you can have it. Shit,
I don't use my helmet unless I'm going long distance anyways, because my state don't require it.
Because I know, let's see, Illinois doesn't, Missouri does. I don't think Oklahoma does. Because that's like if you see like if they're riding their bike down the road, their motorcycle or their helmet's hanging off the side, they'd like that state don't require a helmet. I'm not gonna wear it.
Well, I've learned I can just fit mine in my saddlebag, and that's where it stays if I don't need it.
Because I think what is it we have here? I think it's called A-bait. I think it's what it's called for something. I don't remember what. I'm pretty sure it's called A-bait. A-B-A-T-E.
I don't know. I don't know Louisiana laws. I know.
I'm
in Illinois. I'm not
okay. I don't know Illinois. Fucking, I know Kansas laws inside and out.
Well, you ain't missing much, so don't.
like I know Kansas fucking vehicle and traffic code like the back of my fucking hand.
Yeah.
I've legit had to learn that shit. I don't fucking know. I don't know the rest of that shit though.
Well, I had a cop try to pull me over because I went like 3 blocks without my seatbelt on. I was going from my house to my buddy's house, right around the corner.
Yeah, well, that's a violation of fucking vehicle code.
Well, but I know, but you know what I asked him? As it's happening, a garbage truck happens to roll by and 2 guys hanging off the back of the garbage truck. I said, how come they can do that, but I need a seatbelt for going 3 houses?
Because there's an exemption in the law that allows them to do that.
He didn't know that. He said, go. He told me to go on. I said, would have done been there if you wouldn't have stopped me.
I mean, you know what I would have said? I'm not dealing with the garbage men right now. I'm dealing with you. And right now, you're in violation of the law. So since you want to be smart, fucking, this is not an admission of guilt. Sign here and press firmly.
You guys have a good night, man. I'm gonna head out a little bit early tonight. I'll holler at you later. Stop.
Pussy.
Later, Cajun.
Later, guys.
Take it easy, man.
Later.
Night, brother.
But yeah, I would have been like, oh well, I'm dealing with you right now. That would have been my answer. Like, I can't pull over everybody, but I can pull over you.
Right. See, I try to make I not that I get pulled over frequently because I haven't been pulled over for a long time. But anytime I get pulled over, I try to make the cop laugh. At least hopefully let me off.
Well,
be nice.
Humor is good regardless. Like, the cop pulling you over really doesn't want to be there.
Exactly.
It's like any other fucking job. Like, you're at work and you have a customer come in. Like, you don't really want to fucking do anything to help that customer. I mean, you do because it's your job, but...
Right.
But if the customer had never walked in the first place, like, you'd be a little happier.
Oh, yeah.
It's the same way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
But man, that's one thing that's one thing cops fucking hate. Like, well, that fucking person over there, okay, well, I saw you doing it first.
Right.
Or I could only pull over one vehicle at a time, and you just so happen to be the lucky one.
You happen to be that. Exactly.
So, I don't know. Fucking cops fucking hate that shit. They're like, oh, well, here's a fucking Karen. Oh, I pay your salary. Well, okay.
And
well,
right.
you can pay a little bit more of it. Here's a ticket.
Right.
That'd be my fucking answer.
I didn't think you give hot girls tickets. We don't sign here.
Oh man, yeah, them fucking jokes practically make themselves.
They do.
Well, I'm actually starting to get kind of tired myself, so at 9:45 we're gonna end this.
Well, go get you a nap, brother. You need a break. Go take a break. Get some rest.
No, I don't know. My big thing is I'd kind of like to I'd probably go to bed in about an hour. I'd like to play some video games. Sounds fucking stupid, but yeah, it is what it is.
It's not. I'll go to bed about 12:30, and I'm up and gone to work by 5:30. So.
Yeah, I'm not waking up to go to work at 5:30 for fucking anybody.
I work 6 to 3, but I'm home by 2 because I don't take a lunch.
I actually turned down a really good job because of that. Like, oh yeah, it was for a fucking and to top that off, they're gonna pay me more than the fucking industry standard. They're gonna pay me $20 an hour to be an apprentice electrician.
Oh damn.
But I turned that shit down because they're like, well, you gotta wake up at 5 in the morning to drive an hour to go to work at like 6, and I'm like, yeah,
right. Yeah. We ain't doing that.
Nope. Like, I don't wake up earlier than 7, like, ever. The only time I'm awake before that is if I stayed awake.
Well, that's the thing. Like, through the week, my alarm goes off at 5. I don't want to get up. I don't want anything to do with being up that early through the week. But the weekend, I'm up 10 minutes before the fucking alarm usually goes off. It's like, come on, man. I got Saturday and Sunday to sleep in, and I'm awake before my alarm goes off.
Yeah, that shit fucking sucks. Man, my sleeping schedule was all fucked up by my vacation because I had a lot of nights that I just stayed up all night fucking gaming. I put in 80 hours or so of Starfield.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Yeah, it was kind of fucking crazy.
But see, I'm also with my job. I'm on call as of yesterday. I'm on call for the next 6 months for snow removal too. So,
What's your job?
I'm a groundskeeper at a community college.
Ah, okay.
There's times I'll go to bed at 10 o'clock. Phone ring at 10:30. Let's go to work. You gotta be fucking kidding me.
And I'm gonna tell you, the people out there removing snow are the fucking unsung heroes.
We went to work. It's been about 3 years ago now. We went to work on Tuesday morning at 6 o'clock. And I come home from work that Friday at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Not all heroes wear capes, but some of them drive snowplows.
And it gets old quick. Damn, it was.
Well,
yeah, it was, that was a long week. That was fucking. I mean, yeah.
I can't speak for campuses and stuff, but what I can say is I definitely have a finer appreciation for the people who are out there plowing the fucking roads. I especially in my last job where I spent fucking time on the highway, like I especially loved the snowplow people then.
Oh yeah.
It's like, I like being able to go somewhere without sliding off the fucking road.
Right.
Well, it's about that time. We'll be back here same time next week. I will see you guys on the next live stream. Until